Good day, everybody. It's Max, and welcome back to Transport Fever 2 Deluxe Edition. That's right, the limited edition that just got released. And we are back again here in Curvy Canyons. You know it. So, they tried to throw me a curve, you betcha. They said, hey, you know that $50 million that you've got? We're not allowing you to pay that back, and you got to keep paying us interest. And I thought, yeah, well, here's a curve for you. I'm going to take your $50 million and make lots of money. And that's exactly what we've done today, people. You know it. So that was last episode. This episode, can we make even more money? You know it. I like making monies. I'm all about that monies. Before we get started, of course, I want to thank all recent subscribers as their names are scrolling at the bottom of the screen. I appreciate that very much as we got... we got 4 new games this week. 4 games. It's going to be a crazy, hectic couple of weeks coming up here. It's just what it is. And at the same time, so I thank everybody for hanging out. Of course, I thank live chat and all the craziness there. You know it. And of course, I want to thank everybody hanging out in whatever time zone it in later on. I appreciate that very much because, of course, in 24 time zones, and this, of course, is being done the day before the time change here in North America. So it's going to be crazy. It's going to be a crazy weekend, people, because that's what happens with the time change, right? We got the time change, all the crazy things, all the crazy stuff. That's how it plays out. That's how it plays out. So I want to thank everybody for doing all that. All right. So let's get to it. Last time we started one of the 3 new maps, and this, of course, was Curvy Canyons. I must admit, I really do like this map. I love the low-lying area, and then it cutting into a canyon. That's really cool. I wish, I don't know if that's something that can be done through generation now, but if it is, that's going to make playing canyon maps a lot better. That's for sure. And at the same time, they said, hey, do you want $50 million? And I'm like, yeah, $50 million. Now, in a normal game, you would not spend $50 million at the start, right? And we're going to talk about what we did at the start here shortly. But, of course, when they gave me this $50 million, I thought, yeah, okay, well, I'll spend a few million of it, and then I'm just going to pay the rest of it back and get rid of all this interest. Except, no paying back the interest. That's right. You're forced to keep this $50 million loan, which means your usual starting techniques aren't going to work on this map. You have to find yourself $50 million of stuff, right? You have to be able to pay this $500,000 in interest every single time, right? And that's a chunk of change early game, especially in the 1870s, right? So we pulled it off, though, people, because that's what I do. I pull stuff off. So, of course, there was a great train line that we could make happen here. But let's have us talk about how we would start this map normally. So, in this case, we found 2 towns that wanted food, nice and easy. It's 1870. You find 1 or 2 towns wanting food. And, of course, that is going to be this town and this town. And, of course, these farms here are crisscrossing over this bakery. And, of course, we are using this bakery to feed these 2 towns. Both of these lines, nice, simple lines, nothing fancy. Wrong button. Try this one. There you go. Look at that. Nothing fancy. As you can see here, we have 2 farm roads, both of them making about $300,000. We would have been great, right? So we spent about $2.5 million to make these 2 lines. And then what you would have done is push that $50 million back, right? Push that $50 million back, get rid of most of that interest, and then use these 2 lines to get rid of the rest of the interest, and then make pure profit after that, right? And then you do whatever you want to do. But when we were forced to keep the money, right? So we couldn't pay the money back. We're forced to keep that money. That meant I had to come up with some sort of transportation route that was going to make us enough money every turn that we were going to be able to pay that $500,000 interest. And sure enough, that's exactly what we did, people. That's what we did. So, of course, this town wants brick. And here is the only stone quarry in the whole joint. Okay? 1 stone quarry on this whole map, and it's right there. So we had to make it so we could possibly get some brick going. And at the same time, we noticed that this fuel station and where the brick was being made was also right where all the fuel was. And we knew that this town down here wanted fuel. So if we could get 2 services on a single train line to play nice together, we could do that. And sure enough, that's exactly what we did, people. And that's what the numbers are showing us. Look at these numbers. 3 million for the brick trains, 6 million for the fuel trains. You know, even the fuel trucks are making me $29,000. These things are never supposed to make you money. And they make me money. All right? And that's what it's all about, people. We make money here, and we've got all kinds of them bucks. So we're going to hit a play button a little bit. We're going to hit the play button here. Let's see. Where's all the trains at today, guys? Guys, where's the trains? Well, they're hanging out here. What are you? You're train 7. You're a fuel train, and you're going right by a brick train. Well, look at you go. And there's a brick train. All right. Let's see. What are you? You are a brick train. Well, that makes sense. This is about the halfway point for brick trains, which means we have a brick train coming out of the station here, correct? Yes. And if we come all the way over here, we should have a brick train somewhere down here. Maybe? Maybe. I don't know. Appears I have a train missing somewhere, but it's fine. It's perfectly fine. They're making me lots of money. Where's train 10 at? Oh, it's in the mountain. All right, well, I guess well, yes, that's where he's supposed to be. Okay, and then, oh, wow, really? You guys are that close together? Oh, wait a minute. Train 10's going in the opposite direction. Well, that of course does make sense. Okay, that's fine. So we're doing all right with the brick. All the things, all the stuff. We like it. Show me the money. What did I miss here? Oh, you know what I missed here? Let's pause up here for a second. Hey guys, what's up? I knew there was a town last night I was missing. I knew it. Hey guys, what's up? Listen, I'm going to make a mess. Yup. Well, sometimes you gotta break an egg or two to make a wonderful cake. And that's what I'm doing here, people. That's what I'm doing here. That's right. We're putting in some wide road, so as when it does upgrade, and we can turn it into 4-lane bus road, that way we don't have to worry about what the town's doing later, right? Because the town loves to do crazy things with roads, right? And of course, we don't want crazy things to happen. I'd rather the crazy town not do crazy things, but because I know they're going to do crazy things, if you can get a wide road in this early in the game, now at least as the town grows around it, my bus lane is already in. And that, in fact, that is the other thing I have done. That's the only thing I did off camera, because it's kind of boring to watch. You'll notice that each town I have now put in a wide lane. Now, there isn't no such thing as cars yet or anything, so this wider lane will become a 4-lane road once that period of time comes in. But this wider lane is just here for now to in preparation for buses and all the craziness that we've got to do with all that, right? So that town, as you can see, has it. We just fixed up Graveseed. Sure, that's a name. You'll see here, Vend has it. Ken has it. Ken's road's a little wonky, actually. This little bend, I guess I could have straightened that out. But you know what? That adds a little adventure. That adds a little character to a city, right? You don't want all boring plainness all the time. Even the Plateau cities. I've got all the Plateau cities with this wider road around them, just in preparation for their advancements today, people. That's right, advancements today. So now you can hit the play button again there, Max. Yeah, let's have a look at these trains. Wow, there goes the brick train right there. Because, I mean, these are some nice looking trains, aren't they? They got a little wear on them. That's just the way Hey, these are working trains, people. These are working trains. These trains aren't here for show. They're here for the go. You know. Way too many rhymes all one day. All right, you're about to go through this big mountain. Yeah, you do that, big guy. Yeah, there he is. Look at that. It's all good in the neighborhood after that. Yeah, he's coming down off the mountain. he's headed for, he's going to drop off that stone, turn it into brick, and then them train cars in the back are going to take that brick, and they're going to make magical things happen with it. You know it. So, as you can see, he's heading on down here. We're going to get ready to do a little more expansion today, because these guys will make me money all day, and I mean, that's great, but we want more money. All right. I guess maybe you should talk about the oil line a bit. Of course, we're doing a double back on this one. So basically, to understand this, refined oil, right, for your standard oil here. Thanks for the tip. I don't need your tip. Yeah, go away. Refined oil from crude oil requires 2 crude oil for 1 refined oil. Now, the issue is that, okay, so each train can take 40 crude oil to this station. And, of course, this would turn it into 20 refined oil. And then you could take that up to this processing center, turn it into fuel. But that's going to mean a 50% loss in profit, right? And I don't do loss in profit, people. I don't do that. So we had a second oil yard down here. So this is where we're doing a double back, right? So the train starts here, takes our fuel to the processing center, then doubles back to this crude oil facility and brings another load to the oil processing center. So now when it goes to the fuel assembly, it's now taking a full load of oil because it's done 2 loads of crude. And of course, all that makes you money, right? This first load made you money. This second load made you some money. Now we got a full train making you money, and we got full fuel making you money. You making money. It's all about monies. It's about the monies, people. We want the monies. You bet. Now, yeah, and that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. But today's challenge is this. Yup. Whoosh. As you can see, this is how they got up there. They went up this very windy road. Whoa. Let me tell you. But I think we're going to go up this way. I think this is my route up. All right. We're going to bring the track around this point. And then come up this line here. Hello, Mr. O. I hope it's all good in the neighborhood. You betcha. And so I think we're going to bring it up this point here and swing it on in to get in here, to get food, to get things, to get stuff. And hey, once you get some food made, maybe even like deliver some of that food. Now, do I want to blow up these truck lines? Not really. I mean, they're making me decent money right now, but this, of course, is not helping anybody else up here, right? And the other thing, of course, is I think a couple of these guys want brick. Yeah, these 2 guys want brick. That sounds awesome, except that the only brick is this station here, and this is the only stone in the whole place, which really stinks, because getting a train up here to this... yes, you can see here there is a potential path to do it, but it is going to be one ugly path. I mean, that's not pretty at all. I'll tell you right now, it's not pretty. Could you pull it off, Max? I don't know. It's pretty tough. I'll tell you that. It'd be nice to have some better trains. I know that's for sure. And it's 1874, dude. It's not like, the year 2074. There isn't like a lot of great trains here. You got 3 trains, and 2 of them are too old to do anything. That's why you're using them 280s, because they're the only things you got right now. Hopefully here in another 20 years or so, we'll have something that's a little more kick butt. I think it's 1904 is when we get the next best cargo cars, which of course we're going to need, right? Because I mean, these things going 50 kilometers an hour, these are sad. I mean, yes, we're making money with them, thank goodness. But we need at least the next level car to try, and the next level train to try and get up these hills to try and do anything with that. All right, so yeah, that's a thing. Can we do fuel processing up here? Yes, we can. And that's a refinement. And this is oil. Who wants fuel up here, guys? Does anybody up? You want fuel? Ooh, can we make that work? Can that be the next revelation of revelational things? Oh, that would be so awesome, wouldn't it? If we could make if we could make that work. Oh, if we can make that work, that would be something. Let me tell you. In fact, I mean, now I'm crazy, right? So I'm thinking, okay, could I deliver fuel and on the same time pick up a bit of cheap brick to take back with me to Gateshead and to oh man, now you're just getting, I don't know, sometimes I think I'm too greedy. No, what? I'm never too greedy. That's just silly talk, Max. That's just silly talk. Okay, so here's the plan. I think here's the plan. The plan is we're going to try and sneak a train up here just to drop off stone. All right, cool. That's a plan. All right. Then we're going to build a fuel train. This fuel train is going to use these 2 oil wells, this facility, this refinement center, and that's going to be ugly. I mean, this is ugly. Oosh. Yep. But we got to do it, Max. You got to do it. You got to do it. You're going to have to do it. And then take that fuel to this town. And when we get here, we're going to pick up the brick on the backside and deliver it back to this town while picking up this oil. Oh, man. That's just mind-blowing. Mind-blown. You know? Yeah. And this is Transport Fever 2, people, which means doing anything like this is like 10% harder. You know, Transport Fever 1 would do something like this so much better. But, you know, we're going to make it work. We're going to make this work. Okay, so, yeah, I mean, why not, right? I mean, you know, this is fine. This is fine, right? Right, guys? Right? Sure, this is fine. So I guess we need some train stations. We're gonna make them 240. Didn't have a snowstorm today. No snow. I haven't had snow here since last Friday. That crazy snowstorm we had last Friday. Now we've had some flurry days there earlier last week, like Monday, Tuesday. But literally the last 3 days have either been cloudy, and today was sunny. Today was actually a pretty nice day. I had family down today for a visit. Which was great. No issues there. Thank goodness. Yeah, so no issues with that. These guys are going to need a platform to get brick off here, dude. Sure. And that's the second fuel stop right there. Do you want to try and turn it like this? Wow, this is going to be quite the adventure you've got going on. Maybe you should have straightened that road out a little bit. What? I don't think so. I think we'll be just fine doing it like that. Sure. Whatever you say, dude. Whatever you say. Yeah, well, it's gonna be just great. Did I just make that one track? You did too. You don't want that. We want 2 tracks on this sucker. All right. Okay. Well, did you want to try and straighten out the road now while you're doing that? All right. I agree. Somewhere's around here, I guess. Yeah, something like that, and then something like this. Now let's put that station back in there since it's getting very excited. So this is going to be 2-track, 240. All the things. Sure. Now listen, play nice with me. You play really nice with me, you'll get cookies. Right, there you go. Look at that. I can't promise the cookies, people. Can't promise them. All right. Lucky you. I'm glad I have a Jeep to get to the store. Yeah. I mean, that is important. Now, I don't know if I would call it lucky me or whatever, but yeah, I'm glad not to. Like I said, dude. Now the family that was here today said that we may be getting a storm later this week. I'm hoping that at this time of year, it's going to be just a quick one and done and then get out of here, right? But we'll see what happens, I guess. Okay, so we got that there. This here, you're gonna have to be 2. Yep, because that's a thing. Where's that depot at? Ooh, up there, huh? Okay. So let's swing you around here first. So we kind of need a turn like this. So he's gonna come back. He's gonna pick up this fuel, go up there, come back, because we're gonna do a double back on this one too, right? But this double back, unlike our first double back, this is probably like a one-laner, right? Yeah, I think so. I think I could probably pull this off on just one lane only. Let's hope so anyway, because that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to pull off a one-laner, do something like this. Okay, and then, so he's going to come through here, swing up there. He's going to swing up there. Okay, this guy. Hey, it's this guy. All right, now you could spend more money on a really fancy bridge here, or you could build a cheap bridge over here. Well, I know some people want me to build the Noco Bridge, of all things, which means you're going to get a really cool bridge across this little canyon here. That's a thing. I mean, we're going to get a second bridge up here no matter what. Is that a thing you're going to be able to pull off there, Max? Well, I've got to pull it off, don't I? It's not like I got much choice. Well, that's true. Okay, let's see what we can do. Don't press the red button. I hope it's all good in the neighborhood. Hey, Noco Bridge. Yeah. Oh, I think we're gonna get a Noco. There's a good possibility of a Noco Bridge. I'm pretty sure of it. I think I can see a Noco Bridge coming up here really soon. In fact, there could be some pretty craziness going along the edging of this thing. In fact, I think I'm going to try and come around the back side of this town. Yeah. I think coming around the back side of this town is probably a good idea. Sorry, dude. I don't know who you are, but I'm going to take you out of here because you're going to make a mess of my thing. And I get the cash to blow you up now, so I don't care. Let's see. Can we kind of hook this in here? Something like that. Listen, Mr. Oil Well, how close do you got to be to make my life easy? Listen, let's do this. So let's drag this road out here. Boop, like so. And here, we're even going to upgrade you. There, like this. Okay, now, listen. Tell me, how close do I got to be to make this work? Ooh, it's close enough. It's barely close enough, though. It's barely close enough. Let's fix this up just a wee bit so it's a little bit closer, and I'll be really happy about it. There we go. Do something like that, right? Now let's see if you can't sneak this in here, dude. Okay. So you're gonna come across this river. You gotta come right in behind this farm. You gotta go around this town this way, and you gotta touch this thing like it's like milk and candy. All right. That sounds like something. All right, sure. All right, right there. You're gonna make that happen? Well, that's one way to do it, dude. And then you're gonna get another Noco Bridge right here, because that's gonna be crazy. And then here's where we want the fuel to go. But at the same time, you've got to pick up this brick right there. Wow. Do you want to try and get that rail up here now? No, not really. I'd rather wait a minute. Okay. Well, we'll wait a minute. We'll see if we can't figure out some magical way to get that train to come up this mountain. Oh man, that's gonna be some crazy. All right. Are you gonna come through this farmer's field? I guess you are, right? It's not like you got much choice here, dude. It's not like I got much choice. TF2 is the game I found, John. YouTube offered something new to me, and I'm glad I chose to check it. Oh, I don't know. Are you sure you're not regretting that decision, dude? Because, I mean, you know, I mean, I wouldn't blame you if you said you might be second guessing your decisions in life, and that would be okay. I wouldn't be hurt too badly. Meanwhile, you do got to get this train. Like, then we got to do a pickup here, right? This is going to be the weird, wacky part of this whole experiment. Is we're gonna do an experiment here where the oil train's gonna pick up this brick and take it back all the way back to the beginning, so as we can try and get something to happen. Wow, this is really ugly. I didn't realize how ugly this terrain is. This terrain is not pretty. Oosh. Whoosh. Okay. Listen, can you try something like this for a second? Do this. Heck no. Heck no. Heck no. That's all good in the neighborhoods. All right. Let's, turn this. Turn. Yeah, I need 2 lines here. One's got to be dropping off the stone. The other one's got to be picking up the brick. This is going to cost me a fortune. Can we get a little less fortune? Probably not. I can see this being a pain no matter what I do. All right, let's go for that. All right, so this is going to be a line, people. Let's try and put this all out there now, because this is going to be crazy. Sure. Oh, you still haven't taken care of this, dude. What are you going to do with this? Okay, I agree. Left or right side? I think it's got to be on the left side. Are you going to build a bridge for the trucks to go over? Yeah, I probably should. Or it's going to get awful ugly for them trucks, right? Where's the touch point? All right, there's the touch point. Okay. Yeah, do that out here a little bit, and we'll. Now, where's the thing? The thing of the thing. All right, so you're coming in from this way, and this is the worst angle you've ever done, Max. So let's try this. Okay, done. Take this guy out because he's a mess. He doesn't know what's going on. Did that road connect? I hope so. You know what? Really? You're not going to give me any other road connections besides that? All right, fine. Whatever. I don't care. Okay, so then you've got to get across the big canyon with a no-go bridge, swing around this town like it doesn't exist, and then come up with a second no-go bridge, and then go pick up the gas. This is going to be great. I'm going to love this line. I get very excited over crazy lines like this. Okay, so let's go, people. Let's go. All right, so it's all going to go from here on out. Listen, Max, let's move time on a little bit. Here, let's go to actually 1 speed. I know that's something you don't do very often. So you're going to come up here. You're going to click into that. And then, of course, at some point in time, you're going to come out of this town. And where are we at? Sure, do that. And do some... What is that? I don't think it's supposed to do that. New vehicle. American Stagecoach is available. All right. New vehicle. A boat. Okay, well, listen. New vehicle. Horse-drawn carriage with side stakes. New passenger train. 80 kilometers an hour. Okay, well, that's cool. We probably are going to have to run passenger trains at some point in time. So there is that track. Now, really? Oh, no, we're not hitting that. You're not hitting that, dude. You're going that way. You betcha. But you are coming back this way for that second piece. So this is where you're going to do this little maneuver. And then try and find your way over here. Really? Do we really need a bridge? Did you find, like, the one little valley here that really is going to cause me this? Holy smokes. Like, look at the downhill slope on that. Okay, well, you can't... That's crazy talk. You're going to have to come over this way, dude. Okay. Let's back this up. Back this up a little bit, dude. Back this up a little bit. This train line here, I'm going to have to probably turn that sideways a little bit. Oh, you're not going to give me the refund on that? That's mean. That's mean. That's fun. I'll remember that. I'll remember that, mister. One track. You know what? I'm not even going to put it in until I figure out how to get this track down off of this crazy plateau. So, not to say I got to get down all the way down off of this plateau, but I do got to get some of the way down off of this plateau, obviously, because that's crazy. That's just crazy. This is my opportunity to crack some jokes and relax. Well, I'm glad I'm an entertainment piece for you. You know, I provide some sort of entertainment some of the time. Here we go. Now, where are you coming down off of this mountain, dude? Right about, I'd like right here. Like, okay, well, listen, take that away. Okay, cut this guy back right to about there. Okay, now, can we get this guy to come down? Yeah, he's coming down. He's coming down. He's coming down. We're going to try not to cut into the mountain too much. He's coming down. He's coming up. He's coming down. He's coming up. Gee whiz. Like he's cutting into the mountain there, but he's lifting the mountain here. But, I mean, that's just the way it is, people. What concerns me is I got to have this guy pick up oil here. So whatever I'm doing here, I've got to try and make it a little easy for him to get off of this line to do that. So, hey, we got down off the mountain, and we're heading in the right direction. Wow, that's kind of scary, Max. Actually, look at that. You're actually headed in the direction you need to go. Okay, that's great. Is this like flatland all the way? How much is this going to cost you if you just drag him over here, dude? Well, it's not going to cost you anything at the moment because you haven't got the thing in yet. Oh, okay. You forgot to put the building in again. Yeah. All right, listen, just hold on a second. Okay, listen. I need to hook you up right to there. Yeah, we'll turn you this way just a wee bit. Boop, something like that. Okay. Can you hook that up? Well, I hope so. All right. Boop. $191,000. And it's not too bad. Just a little bit of a cut here, but that's just because of that. There's not much you can do about that, Max. All right. Let's drag some track out, people. Man, if I can get double oil lines making all this money for me, I'm just going to be like an oil baron rich guy. That's right. All before 1900. That's the way it should be, people. Rich before 1900. All right. Yes. All right. Now, this is where you need to do this. You need to do a little split off here there, big guy. Yeah, I do. Are you going to be able to pull that off? I think so. I think it's going to actually go in there quite nicely. If I do this right, if I just back it off right to about here, somewhere's right about there, I think, and then I try to hook the track in, I think it will actually go all right. Right? So if we take that and we just kind of go boop, yeah, like I can make that work, dude. I can make that work. Yeah, I'm going to make this work, people. And now, can you get the second track off of this without like too many errors? I hope so. Yes, of course you can. 'Cause you the man. You the man. You know it. All right. Boom. Done. All right. Oh, you really want deep talk, my friend? Not really. No. I don't need deep talk of anything. I'm perfectly fine with the jokes. The jokes and the bad humor, I'll take that any day. I don't need any deep talk. Nope. Listen, you're gonna have to do this now, dude. Sorry, guys. Listen, I know you guys are gonna awful cranky with me here for 33 seconds. I know. Listen, I'll fix you guys right up as soon as I put this train track in. Now, do you want to try and do a tunnel or something with this, Max? You could try. I don't want to do a bridge here. Let's go. Let's try this for a second. I'm going to try something here just for a second. Okay, do that. Now roads, where we're going. You don't need roads. Well, I do. Wow, that was terrible. How about curve? Give me a curve road. Too much slope. No. It's gonna be fine. Come on, give me the wow. Well, the tunnel will work. Yes, you're gonna give me the tunnel I want. It's just a little bit steeper than I expected. So let's back this off just a little bit more. Yes, I do realize that's gonna make my vehicles a little cranky, but anyway, they're gonna have to deal with it. So let's try that again. There we go. Collision. No. There you go. Look at that. Look at that. That's nice looking, right? That's what we're all about here. We're all about the nice looking tunnels. There you go, guys. See? Just double check that line. Make sure it's all good. Yeah, see? It's all good, guys. It's all good. All good in the neighborhood. All right, good. Let's carry out the trains, tracks, all the things. Now, here comes the Noco Bridge. Oh, yeah. Listen, you got to go this way with this Noco Bridge. All right, there's the fuel depot, and you need to clip this right there, dude. Like right there, right here, right there. Is it right there? Oh, it's probably right there. Like I don't know why you're going down. Where are we going down to? Don't stop going down. Okay, so that's fine. We'll take that. Okay. The crazy Noco Bridge. This is fine. This is very fine. I'll be glad when we can upgrade the bridge to something more period enforced, right? I got no problem crossing the canyon with this bridge for now, but I'll be glad when we get to do something. Yeah, we need a suspension bridge, right? Don't get me wrong. I'm going to go with this because we need this, right? But I'll be glad when we get a suspension bridge and I can take this bridge out and actually make it into something proper, right? But we're going with this, people. We're making this happen because we're all about making money. I don't even know how that bridge was $80 million. Holy smokes! That was a really expensive bridge. I didn't realize that. Oh man, it's definitely a Noco bridge now. It's a Noco I'm broke bridge. I didn't realize how much the money that was. Wow, $80 million. Yeah, that's 41 million for me to double track that. No, that's not good. Here, I need you to go make me more money. Put that back down to a quarter speed because I need more money. I need a lot of money. Yeah, if you guys would just, wow, 80 million bucks. That was a very expensive bridge. But the thing is, we're not done. I got to get across another one of these. Like here. Like I need some more money, people. And I'm not borrowing money. No way. Silly ripoff. Okay, well, let's finish the rest of this track because holy smokes. I guess that's my surprise for the day, right? Like, how much can you spend on a bridge? And the answer is way too much. Like, way too much. Like, so much money. It was not good. Yeah, he's got to keep coming up this hill, right? Is that a thing that's got to happen? So you want to tunnel all of a sudden. Why do you want to do that? If I do this little maneuver, 760, 615, 633 for that maneuver, 615 for that maneuver. All right, well, I'll go with that because that's cheaper. And trust me, I just blew way too much on this crazy bridge. I mean, I don't like doing a lot of tunneling because, you know, you want to be able to see the trains, right? We don't want to see just underground all the time. But at the same time, you know, I just blew $40 million on a bridge, or $80 million on a bridge. So that's unfortunately going to have to happen for now. What do you got going on here, dude? Really? You want to... Do we have choice? Yeah, I'm going to do this. I don't want a bridge there. That's just crazy. You're going to charge me $400,000 for the dirt or $200,000 for the bridge. You know what? I'm still taking the dirt because the bridge there looks dumb. So it is what it is, people. Sometimes you just got to go with what makes sense. And dirt is what makes sense here, right? All right, there we go. NOCO bridges and no loan, really? Well, yeah, it would definitely, it's definitely a NOCO bridge if you got to take a loan. Dude, we've got a $50 million loan that I'm not allowed to pay back. Like, I can't afford to be taking any more loan. In fact, I'm not even allowed to take any more loan. Look, I'm not allowed to take a loan. I'm maxed out on loans that I'm not allowed to pay back. It's a crooked scheme here, people. It's a crooked scheme. It's not good. It's not good. So I gotta make this all work with the money I got. Because I can't even take out a loan. It's all right though. It's all right. This second oil line's gonna pay me money and free brick to go with it. Whoosh. Now we gotta get across to this monstrosity. Sure. This is fine, Max. Yeah. How much is it gonna cost me to get across this thing? I don't know. Well, you better get up there and have a look at it. Can we try to save a little money here? I mean, there's a lot of dippy-doing valleys here, isn't there? I mean, look at the dippy-doing valley. Like, look at the mess of this. I mean, I guess my best bet is to try and come across here. Now, I mean, if I was really smart, I would try to come up to this point and then come in this way. But I think that, that's going to make it a bad angle to approach this town. I'd rather come in on this angle, approach the town, and come in this way. Later on, I may have to use these industries, so that's going to be a thing. Which side of the track are you on here, Max? All right. How much is it going to cost me to this bridge? $171 million. Are you crazy? 171 million. 75 million, which means to double track that is going to be another 80 million. Listen, we got to speed up time. We got to speed up time because I'll tell you right now, there is no way we're affording that. Like I haven't even figured out how we're going to get the 40 million to pay for this first bridge. I have not found out yet if it's a bug or not. I didn't see anything. I figure it's part of the challenge, and I'm okay with that. If it's part of the challenge, then it's part of the challenge, right? I mean, I'm all good if it being the challenge. I mean, we make 8 million every cycle. It's about 8 million I make every cycle when I'm not spending money hand over fist, of course. So we just need about 10 minutes to kind of pull something together here, I guess. Holy smokes. Listen, if you cheated and took it up to this point, right? If you cheated up to this point, would you save any money, Max? Right? Like if you took the train line right up to here, because this is about as close as you can get, and then try to sneak across, what do you get? Well, that's even more expensive. That's 188 million. Well, you only charged me 175 for this monstrosity. Yeah, that's only 171 million. Why are you charging me more for less? That's like, what kind of deal are we working here anyway? Holy smokes. Anyway, whatever. Okay, so I guess we're gonna sit back and relax for a few minutes while we watch all the crazy vehicles drive around, dropping off food and things. And you've slowed time down again, right, Max? Because we're gonna have to keep these guys in 1876 for a bit. I mean, I could let them go to get the next train just so as we have it. So we'll do that. I'll let it move time forward, but I don't want to really get to the car age just yet. What I'd rather do is kind of force them to get me my monies. Holy smokes. It's a good thing. It's a good thing I set up what I set up when I did set it up, because let me tell you, we could never afford any of this stuff on this map if it wasn't for this maneuver. Holy smokes. Now, see, this town wants fuel as well. I would really love to give this town fuel, but I know what would happen if I try to, and it's the butcher problem, right? It's the same problem we have with these two towns fighting for food. The game doesn't know how to divide it right. So instead of saying I'll give one to this town and one to that town, and one to this town and one to that town, instead what it does is it says, here, I'll just give this town 25 food. Oh, and the town that's right next to me, I'll just give him 1 food. And I'm like, no, like, just be even with it. Get pretend they're like 2 kids, and you've got this candy. And to make it even, you give each kid 1 candy at a time until you run out of candy. Don't give the first kid 24 extra candy and then the second kid just 1 candy, because one, the second kid's going to be very jealous and mad, and the first kid's going to get all chubby fat, and the dental work alone will cost you a fortune. So stop doing that, game. Right? Stop doing that. Would it be cheaper just to run the trains off? Yeah, I probably would, right? Because those trains are only $1 million a piece. Those trains are only $1 million a piece. Probably would be cheaper for me to do that. That's for sure. Really. I mean, that price tag. Wow. That hits you like a rock, people. I mean, that hits you like a rock. I can't believe the price tag it is to get over this little area. Okay, well, listen. Looks like there's like a little bit of a hope here. I say that now. This is still going to be like $100 million, but is there what's the cost there? $96 million. See, told you. All right, well, it's like $100 million because you gotta do it. So that's $100 million right there. Okay, so if I bring the train track around this way, and then I'm gonna have to cut it back this way and cut through that farmer's field, but oh well, that's a thing. $100 million's a lot cheaper than $175 million. I must admit, it is slightly cheaper by about $75 million. And here I was thinking, starting today that, I had $100 million in the bank. I thought, yeah, it's going to be fine. I mean, had I known that, there's no way you could pull that off though, dude. You had to hit this fuel depot. So there was no way I could cheat this bridge over here anyway. I was going to say I could cheat through this little bottleneck, but you'd never be able to pull that off. Yeah, you never pull that off. You have to go this way, dude. You may not be happy about it, but you gotta go this way. Can we find something cheap to make? Okay. Yes, I think we can. We have a tool shed here. We have a town with tools. Look at that. There's lumber right there. Is there any trees around here that I can make some money on? Please tell me there's some trees up here. Really? The only place there's lumber is all the way down there. Are you kidding me? Like, if there had just been one tree location up here, this would have made a lot of money. Well, I don't know about a lot of money, but I could have made some money on it. Is this still something you're going to try, though? Well, yes. Because I don't like to leave money on the table, dude. I mean, we can't afford to do anything else right now. Well, I mean, you're at 62 million. Do you really want to mess around here and spend money, or do you want to try and, get through this? Well, I really would like to have some sort of a new income stream. A new income stream would be really nice. And this would be a really nice income stream if we can make it work. How many tools do they want? Is the next question. Tell me that. This is one of the smaller towns, so they want 40 tools. Okay. So if you did get that wood from down here, is this something you would be able to work with? So that wood would have to come all the way up this hill, all the way up through the valley. Comes into this road network. would then have to come down here to get processed. Okay. Then you got to take that lumber back here. Okay. And then you got to drop that off, but then you got to make that long journey all the way back for lumber. Oosh. That's ugly. That's really ugly. That's not the best, Max. That is not the best route. I really wish we had closer lumber. Like, I'd almost be willing to, like, take lumber from down here. But there's no... Well, there is lumber right there. I mean, there is lumber right there, dude. And there is this road right here. So, is that something you could work? Yes. 1, 2, 3, back to 4. Probably would only cost you a couple $1 million to get it up and running. Yeah, you know what? Let's go with this as a cheap option and see if we can't make like another $1 million on something. That way we can try to get some more money in. Because I need some way to pay for these $200 million bridges, because that's a thing. Okay, platform left, platform right, make them 30 meters long, all the things. Where do you want to put this thing, Max? Well, I want to try and get it as far away from him as possible while trying to do a thing here. Are you going to try and straighten this road out? I probably should. Just if nothing else, if I straighten the road out, I might be able to get it closer to him. Okay, and something like this, and then do something like this. Okay, now, and I realize it doesn't look like that's going to make a big difference, but that can make a big difference. Like, see, we're in contact. That's right, people. Contact is the feeling, is the moment. Wow, that's quite the cut into the mountainside there, Max. But hey, I don't care, as long as we're making contact with it, right? Sure. All right. So here, we'll even take this road out just to make it look like it was natural. Okay, sure. All right. So now we're gonna take them logs up this very windy road. Where are you going with these things? Well, I'm gonna take them right here. Is this a 2-for-1? Darn it. Yeah. What do you want to do about that, Max? Well, there's nothing I can do about it. I would love to be able to do a double back on this, but this is already ugly, so we're just going to try and make some money on this and cross my fingers and toes that we don't lose my shirt. What I'm going to do is I'm going to haul them logs as far as I can before I drop them off. This is where you actually need 2 platforms. Well, you don't actually need 2 platforms here. You really only need 1, because these guys are going to do the same job twice. All right. So that's going to be that. And then they're going to come over here and drop them off in the tools. We're going to turn that this way just a wee bit. And then you guys are going to make me some tools right here. And then you're going to come back, deliver them tools back into this town. Okay, who wants the tools, guys? Yeah, I know. This had better be worth it to me, guys. I am putting some money on the line for you people, so you had better make this worth my while. Let's do it this way, because that's going to make contact, and this is a pretty big highway. So if they can get around this highway and do that, that'd be awesome. Okay, now I'm going to spend a whole bunch of money on a bunch of horses, like $4 million worth. All right, well that's crazy. Well, yeah, but then if we get another $1 million out of it, this will be fine. You're not going to see any of that money right away, though, Max. Well, that's true. Let's see if we can't get this truck stop in there cheap. It'll be really expensive, though, if Max decides to build the bridges from the train wrecks. Yeah, I suppose. Sorry. So I did see the comment about how you wanted some candy. Candy is for the city near one. You can get some water. Get some water. Yeah, no candy. No candy for you. So, okay, let's see if we can't make a line out of this. This is going to be crazy. Okay, no. Can we have it, like, brown? I mean, it's wood. Can we have it, like, a lighter brown? Because it's wood. There we go. So we're going to take some raw lumber. And this is not a great line, but if it makes a little money, I'll be happy. We're going to drop that lumber off there. And then we're going to take that finished lumber and we're going to we're going to run all the way up here to here, and then you're going to take them tools back to this town over here, like so, like that, and then you're going to go back and get lumber and do this all over again. This is going to be the tools truck, TRUCK. What town is this for? This is going to be for the Page? The Pigton? All right, let's go. Let's just call it like tools truck pay, PAI. Yeah, let's just keep it simple here, Max. This is getting more complicated than it needed to be. All right, P A I. Press enter. There you go. Throw a bunch of trucks on that. See if we can't make a little money. All right. How many trucks do you think that's going to take? Well, horse and buggy, a lot. I would say probably 80 at least. Let's see. You go 20. You go 20. Well, you only go 20 kilometers an hour. I don't care about that, dude. If you only go 20 kilometers an hour, then it's not going to make any difference to me. So, 80 is the number. Boom, boom. Not 800, 80. $2 million. Done. Already. And you're going to go to the tools. Off you go. See? $2 million, and we'll see what happens here. Do we get a little lucky? Are you going to start? Shipment. Well, as soon as you put some lumber on this thing, we'll start shipping it. Please tell me that's still within range. No. What happened? What happened there? He was within range, right, guys? He was within range. I seen the range. He was in range. Yes, I know. I just blew up a thing. Look. He was in range. He was in the range, and it was fine. He was fine. Look, put him. Yeah, see, he's in range there, right? So, yeah, now he's in range. All right, so let's hit the fast forward button. Hey, you gonna see that now? Yeah, now it's working all of a sudden. Yeah. Game, don't you dare test me. I'm already having to pull a stunt here. Hey guys, yeah, 5 out of 5. Let's go, guys. Feel free to leave the depot anytime. This poor guy, he got ripped off. He didn't get anything. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna sell you, dude. I'm not having you drive all the way up there. That's just crazy talk. All right, so these guys are getting. I mean, look at all the lumber coming out here. They know what's going on. I know multiple vehicles are a little bit dirty. Don't worry about it. So these guys have got lumber. We'll see if they make me any money. I mean, it's not going to hurt me. It's just that we're not going to see that money for about 3-4 minutes. Meanwhile, we are at 78 million. Are you going to do the $100 million bridge, Max? Or are you still going to wait to see if you can come back around on whatever this is? I don't know, dudes. I mean, it's all really expensive no matter what you do. It's all really expensive. Well, okay, it's really expensive, but that doesn't mean we can't finish building the rest of the track out while we're waiting for the money. That's true. You should actually do that. All right. So, after he drops off the gasoline, which is awesome, by the way, we want to have him pull out here and go over here and pick up pick up brick. And then this guy, there's a train that's going to come up here and drop off stone so we can make brick. But then this guy can get out of here and go back home with all his brick, right? So we're going to do that. You're going to have to put in some switch track here. I mean, I was going to have to do a lot of this anyway, so we might as well spend like a little money here doing this stuff. Do that. And then this side is the same deal, but I'll fix that afterwards. What am I forgetting? I'll be fine. I'll be fine in a second. Yep. Do that. Okay, so now you got, where are you going to go with this track? Well, we're going to go over here somewhere. Great answer. Well, I mean, you might as well wait until you can afford to build this track. No sense spending money on it right away. Okay, well, at least you can get the signals in for it. I've only put I put this depot in. I probably should have left this depot out. I put this depot in for later, but I could have saved that $300,000. I don't think it will give it back to me, right? Yeah, you're not going to give it back to me now because it's too late. That's fine, I guess. Well, you at least put the rest of the signals in, Max. True. Because you're going to need the signals. Let me tell you. Things aren't magically just going to show up here. Okay. So that's going to pick up the oil. We're going to let them do that. And then all the things. Then they're going to come across this bridge. This bridge is crazy. Yeah, this is definitely a no-go bridge. Because no one would ever build a bridge like that. Well, I mean, I would, just not yet, right? So this is where you're going to drop off oil, but now, now see, you gotta focus here, Max. You need to put in a track here, because you got to do a double back on this one. So that's a thing. You should have probably done 3 tracks here. Really, you think? Nah, we'll be fine. Yes, that would have made this a little bit nicer, but that would have made it a little nicer, but I think we'll work with it. We'll be all right. So do that. Do this. Put that there. You'll be all right. And you put that there. Okay. Sure. It's fine. Investments are always risky business. Yeah, it's all, well, I'm all about that risk taking. I mean, look at the risk taking we took there, on Thursday to make this happen. Because, I mean, putting in a train line in the 1870s in Transport Fever 2, you're almost asking for, like, brokenness from the start. Anyway, turns out that luckily I've played more than, like, 5 minutes of this game. So, so it worked out, but it almost didn't work out, I'll tell you. You want to stop here, keep going here, keep going there. Yeah, it could have got ugly. It could have got ugly really, really fast. Really, really fast. But we got lucky. We definitely got lucky with those train lines. Well, I keep saying that, but I'm not giving myself enough credit. So, yeah, we got lucky, but I knew what I was doing. I just didn't know if we were going to be able to pull off such a bit of a rich endeavor like that. Because I'll tell you, that's pretty expensive stuff. Let's see how this line's doing so far. Not good. Well, that's because they haven't gotten anywhere yet, Max. Okay. Are they getting even close to delivering some of this wood? Well, let's go check. Let's see. That's way too high. What's going on down here? Guys, are you delivering the wood and the things? Please say yes. So what are you doing? Okay, so you're dropping off wood. Wow, and you're even trying to pick up that wood. Wow, aren't you a superhero? I mean, don't get me wrong, that's great, guys. I mean, if you can drop off and pick up at the same time, I am all good for this. So we do have some money coming in there. Oh, and these are the first horses coming up here now, right? Like, all right, so now we should start to see a little money coming out of this. Good. Yeah, these are the first horses coming up, dude. I didn't realize they were just getting there now. So yeah, now we should start to see this number turn into a profit, right? It won't be the greatest profit, but it will be something. Gregory, what's up? I hope it's all good in the neighborhood. I know the ultimate in luxury and train schedule usage and quad tracking for both local and express needs. Wow, that sounds so fancy. Well, I'm just happy that more money, resources, and engineering was put into the Noko Bridge than the Egyptians spent on the whole thing. Yeah, well, I'm glad you were. Are you not entertained? That's the logo of the channel, dude. Are you not entertained on crazy $175 million pieces of bridge? I hope so, because that's what it cost me. And we're going to spend even more. I got to spend another $100 million on this monstrosity. And then I got to double track this stuff. So I probably can't even afford to do that. What I might try to do is try and run like 2 single tracks on that over these bridges just to get the line up and running. Wow. And I haven't done anything like that in a long time. I double track everything. So if I can pull that off, whoosh. So I might actually do that just to get this oil line up and running, which would be nice because I got to pay for some of this stuff. Don't get wrong. I'm sure this wood line, which is almost about to break even now, is going to be great for us. But at the same time, it is going to be a while before it makes me a considerable amount of money. Was worth getting up at 5 a.m. I am entertained. I am definitely entertained. You know it. Oh, yeah, I am entertained. Because that's what we try to do here. If nothing else, I try to make it funny and have a little entertainment, right? That's what it's all about. So, Max, yeah, you're not going to be able to afford to. Dude, you're going to be hard pressed to get this one bridge in and then buy some trains. You're going to have to, you're definitely going to have to pull this little maneuver off, I think, for a bit. So, let's prep that. Sure. Tracks. No, tracks, dude. Track. Now, where does it start getting expensive? Right about here. Somewhere's around there? Okay. So, yeah, dude, you're going to have to do this little maneuver. Why isn't construction possible? A bunch of bums. Collision my foot. Okay. Sure. All right, take that out for a second then. Okay, look, guys. This has to happen. So we're going to do that. Signal. You're going this way. You're going this way. And on this, you're going to take that signal off of this bridge because it's not a two-way signal. So I got to take that signal off of the bridge. We'll take this signal out for a minute. Because we do want to get this. We do want to get this up and running, but we don't have another $150 million to finish this bridge off right away, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try, and as soon as you start pulling out over here, look at the numbers. It just loses its mind, right? So we're gonna try and pull these out a little bit, and then basically we're gonna have to single lane these bridges for a while. That's the way it is, people. It's the way it is. Okay, so then you need to put a signal back in here, right there, and a signal right there. So these are going to be single lane bridges for a while. That's just the way it is, people. We're broke. We can't afford to double track these bridges. Yeah, as soon as we get this other bridge in here, we'll build up a little money and then hopefully make things happen. How's my new tool line doing? Hey, it's up to $250,000 and climbing. You betcha. That's what I want to see. Yeah, make me some money, people. Make me money. Even if, like I said, even if it makes me like another $500,000 a year, you know, I'm all for it, right? I'm assuming these guys, you know, aren't fast enough to tools, right? So yeah, and this is going to be the issue because they're only getting half wood. They're only going to get half the tools, right? We're not doing a double back on these guys, so the best they'll ever do is 2 or 3 tools at a time, and that's fine. We'll make it work, right? I have 90 million and I'm broke. Yeah, I am broke, dude. And I'll show you why. Because we got to put this bridge in. And as soon as we go to put this bridge in, the game's going to say, you know what? You're broke. Yeah, like, you're so poor. Like, you can't afford any of this, dude. Like you should just forget about your life. I'm like, what? No, that's not happening. So we can sneak a cheap bridge in right here, but I mean, that's the best I can do right now. You know, a cheapy $90 million bridge. I mean, you know, there's nothing cheap about any of this, people. Yeah, this is the problem. The problem is you know, we need money, and this isn't exactly where I want that line to go. So this would be a diversion. This is a diversion bridge where we temporarily put the bridge over here just to make this work good enough that we can make this work. But it's pretty sad when you have to do this kind of maneuver, which we're going to hit the check mark now, and I'm going to cry for a few seconds. It'll be okay. I have tissue here, so I'm going to be all right when I hit the check mark. Ugh, jish. Ooh, the pain. There was a lot of pain in that. Okay, so we do need to take a train line over this way temporarily. I would like to have a bridge going straight across that way, but we do got to get this line up and running if we're going to make any serious money today. I mean, we're making serious money. Don't get me wrong. We're making money, but I want to make even more money, and these bridges are costing me a lot of money. So we're gonna have to temporarily divert this this track this way, and that's just the way it is. This is a temporary bridge, people. It's a temporary bridge going nowhere. Look at that. How do you spend $100 million? Well, it wasn't hard. So we're gonna put a couple of signals in there, a couple of signals right here. You need a signal here, a signal here, a signal there, and there. Okay, signal, and signal. Okay, so that fixes the bridge up to there. Then you got to fix the other side. And again, I need money for trains. Like, you know. So, this, of course, is temporary again, right? This bridge is going to come over here, come up this way. So this is going to be temporary to here. Do we really want to get into a tunnel? I'd rather not. I suppose it's going to be the cheaper option, is it? How much is a valley? Oh, 700,000. No, I'll dig a tunnel temporarily for this. I'm perfectly fine with that. All right. Let's get this track here over. Okay, so this track is to come over this way. Really, do you gotta do some crazy maneuvering like that? Come on now, like cut me some slack here, Bean. You know, there we go. Yeah, stay on the flat. Now, this track is like really supposed to come over here and meet this line, but we're using this temporary go around me line somewhere's around here. So we're going to do that temporarily. Okay, we'll do this. We'll do this temporary for the next 100 years. Hey, you know what? You got to think in bigger terms besides being a human, right? Sometimes temporary is like 200 years, right? I mean, it is what it is, people. Sometimes temporary is a little longer than temporary. It's not like we want it that way. It's just the way it's worked out in life, right? You know, one day they will get the bridge they deserve. But right now, we're just going to get the bridge we want because I got to make some money on it. Okay, so that's the way it is. Okay, and nothing is more permanent than temporary. Is that what you think? Is that what you think? You guys are, wow. There's no encouragement from the gallery today. Let me tell you, you guys are some tough. No encouragement from the gallery today, right? What's the word I'm looking for here? There's a word, people. I'm going to remember it in a minute. But I'll tell you right now, there's none of it. No hope. No, well, I mean, I'm not surprised about that. What's the word I'm looking for? I mean, come on, guys. There's words. There's words I'm looking for. Reality of life. Yeah, there's no reality. No reality here, people. No reality at all. Hey, we haven't even put the other part of the train line in. I haven't even put this part of the train line in yet to get this crazy stone up this mountain. I got to do that yet. I don't know how I'm going to pull that off, but I got to do that. Oh, gee. Maybe I should just get the oil line part up and running and start making a little money on it, and then we'll figure out plan B next. That's where we are. Okay, it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Okay, so we do have it all hooked together, and we can run the oil part of this line, so we should do that. Oil. Yes. Yes, so we do have the oil part of this line done. It's not going to make me as much money because really, really the smarter move would have been to take that oil back to this town here. And you can see why, right? One, I wouldn't have to build a bridge. I just built a $90 million bridge to take this oil to this town with no real need to. I could have just turned around here and went back to this town here and dropped off the fuel and would have been a happy-go-lucky guy, right? That being said, well, it is what it is, right? We've spent the money, so we're going to do it. Okay. What do you think? 4 trains? Yeah, I think so. Probably not much more than that right now. Well, this guy's getting tools. He doesn't need oil. That'd be spoiling him. Okay. And then I do got to prepare the trains to at least take brick back at least one day. They're not doing it today, but I do got to put the cars on there so I can just use the trains later, right? Are we getting any new trains yet? I don't think so. It's too early. Too early for new trains. Turn this way, dude. Okay, boom, there we go. What do we got for trains going on? I don't think we got anything new yet. No, we still got the 280. Yes, we're gonna get a new train here soon for the new passenger car, but it's not happening yet. So it is what it is. I guess it's the 280s to make this work. Sure. Okay, well, you got to put the line in now, you goof. All right, new line. Yes, you can. Let's make it like a dark gray for oil. Dude, yeah, add a station. So here to here, and then back to here. I know, you're cranky. I just want to make sure that the track looks good so far. It does, yes. And then back to here. And then you're going to go all the way up to here. Boop. And then you're going to go to here to drop that fuel off. And then you've dropped the fuel off. Now, I won't add the station to pick up the brick yet, and I won't add the station to drop off the brick because no sense making the extra stops until I actually have the brick line done. That being said, I'll put the cars on the train so as at least the cars are on there, so when I do expand the line, it just works. Optimism. Yeah, like, where's the optimism in it, people? You know, where's the faith? Like, you guys don't have any faith in me? Come on, I'm gonna make this. We're gonna make money. We're gonna make all kinds of money. Look, I mean, we're making $2,000 on that silly wood line. So, I mean, if we make money on that, we're gonna make money on this. So it's gonna be fine. You do gotta put trucks on this, though. So let's do that. Do this. Platform right. Do you need this to be a 30-meter platform, dude? Considering most of this station's probably touching that fuel in town. Well, it's pretty close, I'll tell you. But we're gonna make it. We're at least gonna make it a little better. So do this. Do this. Turn. Turn all the things. Yep. Right there. Boom. And then put a truck stop right here. And this is going to have one big horse on it. I know. Whoosh. Like, it's crazy, isn't it? One horse. One horse and carriage. It's a one horse and carriage line. Listen, what are you going to call this line 1? This is going to be the fuel train stone. Spell train, right? Stone. S-T-O-N-E. Yep. All right. Thanks, left hand, for just canceling that out. T-O-N-E. Thank you. And now I need a new line from here to there. There you go. You know what? Make this, I don't know, make it a light gray. Because there's only going to be one truck on this thing. And then this is going to be fuel. Truck. Stone. And that's because when he drops off at the train station, most of the fuel requirements are already going to be met. I'm just putting this truck line in here to get these back buildings. So we only need one truck on here, right? Well, one horse, right? Ta-da! Look at you go, dude. One horse. Fuel truck stone. There you go. Look at that. You're going to drive around and lose me money for the short time. That's fine. Let's get some trains out on this thing. Okay. Buy vehicles. 280. Done. How many tank cars? Do you want to go with 6? I mean, 6 is working really good for you down below. Yeah, I think 42. I think let's go over 6, dude. How many of these trains do you want? Well, you can't afford to buy too many right now. So let's do that. And we'll stick that on the fuel train stone. And then what I'll have to do is I'll have to watch it manually and buy more trains as we need them. So you're going to make me some oil, right? You betcha. Not enough, but you're starting. You're going to do that. Are you making me oil? Yes, you are. Good job. At least there'll be oil there for me to pick up. And then do all the things. So let's see where the halfway points are. So this is a third. This is a third. So you got to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so when this train is about halfway back, I will put the next train on, I guess. Sure, that works about right for me. So do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Buy that. Whatever. Silly warnings. So excuse me. Yeah, we're gonna stick this train on here. Oh yes, I was. You know what? Here's how we'll do that. I'll put this train on here. Yeah, do this. Do that. Okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to upgrade the trains on that line before they age, right? So what I'll do is I'll do this, manage vehicles, replace vehicles, and I will now do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and state cars. 7, 14, 28, 7 5s are 35, 7 6s are 42. That's an awful lot of cars, dude. You know what? Let's go for 35 for a start, and we'll see what happens. I think this is the way we'll do it. So, yeah, replace for $2 million because we have added extra cars. All right, so there we go. Now we've got the state cars on there. We'll be good. We'll be fine. So this train's coming back. This train is picking up. Right, guys? You just picked up a bunch of gas, right, guys? Good job, guys. 14 is not enough. Dude. Yeah, I need you to do a lot more than that. I'll tell you right now. I need you to be like your friend over here. 181. That's how we make money, dude. 181. Okay, 66 is better. Why didn't you take like 42, you cheap bum? Anyway, whatever. As soon as he comes back halfway up this line, we will do the stuff and the things. We are running full steam ahead, so hopefully we'll get somewhere with this. And of course, this is going to cost money until I get it all in, right? There's no way around that. Yeah. Earnings minus 1 million. Whatever. I'm just ignoring you for now. Hey, we might actually make enough money that I can fix some of these bridges up. That might be a thing. Because we may have to do that. Yep. Come on back this way, dude. Yep. Yep. Or what are you doing? Are you going? Yeah. You got to come back. All right. So you're coming back. Thanks, autosave. I really appreciate that. We're going to be fine. It's going to be fine. So he's coming back. Okay, this train's going forward. He's going to drop off. And how much is on here? 7. Oh, darn it! You're doubling back. You're doing a double back here, dude. Listen, you got to fix this. Manage the line. Because I'll bet you that train went and took some of this fuel. So the first time he's here, do not load this. Yeah, take that off of there. Because we don't want. Did you do that, dude? Is that what you did? I'll bet you did. No, he didn't. I'm surprised. I'm very surprised because I figured that's what he did. So, yeah, the first time they're here, we don't want them loading the finished product. We want the finished product being loaded the second time they're here so as they can take off with it. Meanwhile, you're way late getting this train on here, dude. 280, boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Buy that, do this, do that, and do that. Yeah, like you're so late getting this train on here that this guy's going to be back there already. So we're gonna have to stop this guy for a second, just so as they don't run into each other. He didn't because he hadn't arrived yet, I suspect, and that's very possible, right? It's very possible. Anyway, I'm gonna have to stop this guy here because he's here. Like I was so late getting him turned around here that this is the thing, dude. Oh, all right, yeah. Listen, stop. Just stop there for a minute. Listen, this guy's get. I was so late getting you stopped that this guy's gonna be like on his way, right? Yeah, I need this guy to get into the station, unload, and get out of here before you take off. Take off, eh? Like totally take off. So how many are we got here now? 16, dude. And that's because these guys are just being slow until they upgrade. Okay, so you're doing that. Okay, you can go now, dude. Off you go. And we will get ready to add the next one. Oh, okay. I'm glad it remembered me. So I'm perfectly fine with that. Drop off, dude. That's it. Now turn around and get out of there before that next guy comes along. That's it. And I'm going to buy this train right now. Yes. Off you go. All right. Let's see where the original train is. The original train has already dropped off here and is now halfway to Stone. That's awesome. actually. Now, he wouldn't have anything on him. Obviously, he's got nothing, right? And that's just because this guy, he's the first. So him being the first, this guy has to do all the work, right? These guys have to do all the work until this all gets up and running, right? Yeah, let's go, dude. Who's this guy? And why is this guy coming back here? And why is this guy like right behind him? This guy shouldn't be this close. Like this guy is way too close. I mean, don't get me wrong. I am perfectly fine with having more, but like, is this like that's train 12, 13, 14. Why is train 12 coming back here? What are you doing, dude? What are you doing? Why are you back here? Like, you're freaking me out, dude. You're really freaking me out. Meanwhile, train 11 is all the way back there. Like, why is train 12 here? Train 12 shouldn't be here. Like, did I mess him up? Yeah, like he's carrying 42 fuel. Like, why is he here? He's like really confused. Did I accidentally hit the arrow key on him or something? Like, he shouldn't even be, like, he should be already like gone. He should be like all the way up at stone. Like, something tells me I've messed something up here. See, like, this guy's now coming back. Darn it, right? So like this guy is just losing me money hand over fist. I don't know why. I just don't know why. What happened there? So this guy's got his 42 fuel on. That's great. I just don't know why train 12 came back. And who is this? Yeah, so train 12 came back. He shouldn't have. He should have like left. Now everything's like kind of off kilter here. Anyway, I'll have to watch out for that. Anyway, he didn't because it hadn't arrived. Oh no, that's the other comment. All right, that's fine. Yeah. Anyway, I'll keep an eye out for this guy. What are you doing, train 12? You're doing it all weird. Yeah. Are you okay? So now you're gonna load this up and you're gonna go forward, right? Get going. Attaboy. That's it. I don't know why he did that. I don't know why he came back twice. I still don't understand that. He shouldn't have done that. Okay, meanwhile, this guy, he's on his second load, right? He just came from here. And that's great. That's exactly what he's supposed to do. This guy here is train 11 from the very start, and had the spacing not gotten messed up, this is exactly where I'd want him, but unfortunately the spacing is messed up between 12 and 13. So now I'm going to have to watch where 13 is. I'm going to have to put another train on here just after this guy leaves, right? So train 11 is the original train. He's my first train coming down here. Yeah, you're doing a good job, dude. Doing a good job. You just keep right on coming down here, big guy. And as soon as he gets through his cycle, because train 12's messed up and in the wrong position, train 13 is going to have to take his place, and we'll have to see what happens. Okay, so this guy's loaded full of fuel. That's great. This guy, well, he has 12 fuel on him. That's better than nothing, I guess. We'll take it. But that's because, see, of that messed up train. See, that messed up train messed up the order of which the fuel was being dropped off. So that's unfortunate. And this guy's only got 21 on him, right? It's terrible. All right, you got 42, right? Yep, you do. Well, we'll try and fix this up here now. We'll get this guy down the rail, and then I'll put a train on behind him once his spacing gets out. So that means two of these trains are kind of too close to each other, but we'll see what happens if that's going to cause me any trouble. All right, so what did you do? You've got 17 fuel on you, and that's no surprise because you probably, yeah, that's the first time you're actually getting 42 fuel. That's all right, I guess. Okay, so then he's going to drop off. We're going to buy another train. And we'll put it on here shortly. There we go, guys. All the things. Okay, do that. All right, off you go. Okay, so hopefully, even though we have one train on there that's in the improper position, this will still allow us to do okay. We'll see how it goes. Within about 15 minutes, we'll see if we... Well, it won't even be that. We'll know if we're making money within probably 5 to 7 minutes on this line, right? If I bring up the line calculator of all things, fuel train stone. Well, it's making me $95,000, so you know this line's going to make me money once I get enough trains on there, right? It just has to happen. Okay. The other thing is, of course, these guys have to share this train bridge, right? There's no real way around that. So any trains coming up here, I have to hope I got the timing good enough that they can get across this bridge, right? In fact, should be the first thing we try to fix, is at least we'll try and fix this bridge up so as they only have this one bridge left that they have to cross kind of wonky. Yeah, like, dude, you can cross that bridge. I know you can. There's no train on there. Dude, what are you waiting for? Waiting for free path. Dude, I'm pretty sure the path is free. Like, is the path not free? Are you not feeling free? What's the problem? This is train 14. See, this is why I hate dealing with, like, lines like this. What's your problem, dude? Like, there's no train over here. Wait a minute. Oh, that was autosave. Okay. Like, he's still not moving. Like, what are you waiting for? Waiting for free path. Dude, it doesn't get more free than this. There's enough signals here that you could literally turn blue in the face. What is your problem? Like, I'll do that twice. Will that make you happy? No. Pretty sure you could go now. Okay. Now you're really cranky. Okay, why did that fix up your problems of life? That shouldn't have even made a difference. All right, are you gonna go now? Okay, that was just, like, there's no reason why that train just sat there for that amount of time. Like, there's no trains over here and no lines to interfere with them. That's quirky. Let me, fuel train line. Okay. Oh my goodness. I see what the problem is. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, I messed this up. So, hey guys, what's up? Not much. Listen, I gotta fix this. So because I didn't make them go all the way to the stone line, they didn't have a switchback track to get back on the other side. So he's been waiting all that time for that train to go up there and come all the way back. That was silly, Max. Now watch this. This is gonna make you cry. I know it is. Sure. Now, let's see. Where do you gotta go back to fix this? Right here probably is where the best spot to fix it is. Go this, and I probably gotta fix that other line too. This is the problem with running single bridges. All right, so go get rid of that. Manage the line. Let's see. This was stop. Where's stop 5? Okay, so stop 5. Do that. And then do 6 right here. Okay, yeah, I know. Add station. Do that. Oh, look at you being all smart all of a sudden. Duh. Okay, there. That fixes that problem. Are they smart enough with this bridge, though? Yes, they are. It's too bad that they weren't smart with the second bridge. So now that's messed up them trains. And that's why we have so many messed up trains. Because they were waiting for so long just to get past that other line. So you've got this train coming out. You got this train coming out, right? Yeah, this is a mess. This is a mess. Okay, let's see if we can't fix this up. We can fix this up. All right. Hey, you want to see me fix a problem? This is me fixing a problem. Manage the vehicles. No. Just show me all the vehicles. That's 11. Yep. And then show me 12. Yeah, that's 13. Yep, show me 14. And then show me 15. Okay, so where is 11? All right, so 11 is making his way up. All right, where is 12? 12 is on the other side of the track coming back. Sure. That's a mess. Okay. 13 is here, which if 11 is there, 13 is there. Where's 14? 14 is in the tunnel. Yes. And this is 12, right? Yes, it is. So 12 is there. 14 is there. I'm actually okay with that spacing. 11 is there. And that's 13. So the only one that's really out of place at the moment is 15. 15 is well, okay. 13 is probably too soon, right? Where is this guy? Not really, because I mean that guy's right there. So the problem is 15's out of position. So how do I fix this? You know what? There's so much oil on that platform. Here's how we're going to fix this. Yep, bye. I'm going to let these guys run ahead, and then I'm going to stick the train in. I'm going to stick 15 back in when he's supposed to be there. Because, I mean, this guy's coming down here right now. Train 12 is almost back here. And this guy's going to come out and do a crazy double loop. So these guys are going to crisscross each other for a bit. This guy is on his way up. This guy's on his way up. So after this guy gets in here, no, this guy is going to come in here so it's after train 12. I'm going to have to put 15 back on there, so I got to watch 12. All right, that's fine. We'll make that work. All right, so we got a couple of new trains. I seen the Mogul is now available because it must be 1885. Yes, the 260, 75. Looks great. It's got more power. We like power, people. I'm all about that power. And 75 kilometers an hour. The problem is that these cars can't go over 50. So there's no sense in me buying it right now. We'll just stick with the 280 and, you know, and that would be another $500,000 for no reason, right? So we'll stick with the 280s and see what happens with them until we get the upgraded cars. And I don't think the upgraded cars arrive until 1902 or something. So it's the way it is. Yeah, so see, this is what's happening, right? But this is okay because this guy should be coming in here. This guy's going back for his original oil. And that's why I will put a train on here right after this guy, right? Yeah, so that's exactly what's happening. He is turning to the right. He's going to pick up oil. This guy's going back for original oil. And I'm actually going to stop this guy here for a few seconds. Is that train 12? Yes, it is. So when he comes back out of this station, I'm actually going to stop him for a few seconds and let this guy get ahead. So I'm going to stop him right here. Let this guy get ahead. And then I can let that other guy go. And then that should fix the timing. I put the other train back on and we'll be good to go. And go. There you go. Meanwhile, here comes 14. 14 is a little early coming down here. You know what? I could actually fix this right here. Let me do that. We're going to fix this right here. Do you want to spend this money? Yeah, I do, actually. We're gonna fix this problem right here. I'm not going to wait for these guys to get back to fix this problem. I'm going to fix it right here. Boop. There we go. Hey, this is temporary. Wink, wink. There you go. See? Look at the temporariness of this already. Train 280, all the things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll buy one of those, do this, do that, and stick that on Fuel Train Stone, and hopefully he figures this out. I'm going to watch him to make sure he figures this out. Yep. And hopefully he's just going to go back to the start. Whoa, that's a bear. Okay. And yes, he is figuring this out. Right, guys? Yeah, he's going to so he's going to figure this out. He's going to go back home and do all the things. Now, he isn't going to make me any money going home, but at least once he gets back there, he'll be back on track. All right, I got $47 million. Let's get this brick installed so we can try and make this work. Okay, this is fine. I mean, we know these guys deliver more than enough stone for this. It's going to be fine. It shouldn't. Hopefully, when we put this stone in, please let me come down this mountain half decently. I may have to take this road out because I don't know if this is going to work or not. It's going to be fine, Max. It's going to be fine. I don't think he can get down here fast enough is the problem. Are you going to be able to get down here fast enough, dude? I don't think so. Not without a lot of work. Because roads are one thing, but like getting a train bridge down here or getting a train down here really fast is not going to be super easy at all. Like at all. All right, if you're going to start spending money here, Max, let's go for it. Okay. 862. You're crazy. Well, that's another 982. Okay, I'll go with that. I'm fine with that. Do that. Yep. Keep coming down here, dude. We are not. No. Now you want to find a tunnel? You want a tunnel now? Forget that, dude. You work with me, mister. You're going to work with me. All right. Yep. Let's go. No. We're going to convert you over into dirt. And see if we can't keep pulling you down somehow. Where are we going with this? It's got to go right there, dude. And how far have you gotten down this mountain so far? Not far enough. In fact, it's going to get real ugly here really fast for you if you don't get down this mountain faster. I'll tell you right now. Okay. Okay. Sure. This is fine. Yeah, you got to keep coming down this mountain, dude. Eek. This is gonna get ugly. I had hoped to use this second track to do something, but there is no way I'd use that track now. There's no way I could get it to. There's no way I could get it to convince it to do that. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Yeah, keep coming down here, dude. Keep coming down here, because I need you to come down here as much as possible. Wow, this is going to be one of the trickiest tracks I've ever made. But I mean, we only want the stone, which is exactly what we're coming down here for. We're coming down here for the stone, people. I mean, I can put a train track. I don't know. Like, are you going to be able to, like, pick up any stone out of this at all, or what? Because this is going to get ugly. Well, okay, you say that, Max, but let's see if we can't. What's this doing? You know what? I'll let that little bridge exist. So, man, a train hauling up this hill is going to be crazy. Listen, push that right there for a second. Now, you need to put in a train station. Wow, this is going to get this is going to get messy. Sure, this is fine. This is perfectly fine. Cargo terminus 240, one station. Okay, we're just going to flip it around this way. Okay. And we're going to try not to make this too ugly indented. Right about there. Okay. Oh no, that's even worse. that's even worse, dude. I mean, this is ugly no matter what you do. Okay. No. Shift key, dude. Shift key. You're gonna have to. I don't know what you're gonna do about this, but you've got to find a nice medium place to put this. Okay, so we're gonna try and put it there. Okay, that's an idea. Now, we're gonna do this. Configure this. We're gonna put platform, cargo platform. Well, you've already got a cargo platform there. I need a cargo building. Okay. It doesn't have to be a fancy building, dude. Capacity of 20 cargo items. Well, it doesn't look. Just put a building here, would you? All right. Now, can you get a road up there to touch that? Of course I can. That's nothing. See, watch this. Well, maybe. Maybe I can. Sure. You know what? You don't have to do that. You can sneak into the back of this thing. It's going to be awesome. Watch this. No. Just a little bit of dirt. A little bit of dirt. Yep. We're going to sneak right into the back of this thing. Look at this. Like that. Guess what? Who has a train station? I do. Guess who's going to have a train track? Me. You're going to have to probably back that off a little bit, dude. Okay. Back this up just a wee bit. I don't know if we're going to get this down here fast enough. Okay. I wonder how my oil train's doing. Too much slope. No. Just pretend it's okay. It's really okay. Don't say too much slope. I hate too much slope. I hate that error. Please don't give me that error. Look. Listen, I'll even destroy some of this for you if you forgive me a lot and just work with me a little bit. Come on, you can work with me. Look, I'm even willing to spend extra money. I mean, I'll spend the extra money if you let me just have this. Are you gonna let me have this? No, you're not gonna let me have this at all. Where are we with this? Wow, we are so not there with this. you are so not there with this. You're not even halfway up this mountain. Okay, well, that was a first attempt. I guess, do you remember that corkscrew we talked about on, do you remember the corkscrew we talked about on the last stream? I think that's going to happen. I think that's going to happen, people. Because I don't think I can get this train station to park up here and get it to be found. Pretty sure of it. And I don't know why I'm not getting refunds anymore, because I'm feeling pretty ripped off. I can try to put the train station in up here. This is going to get real ugly, though. Buildings. Turn this way. Wow, that's actually really cheap. Do you think you can make that work, Max? I don't know. I mean, that is pretty cheap. All right. Well, let's try it. Okay. The trick is can you get a road up to it? Well, not at that rate, you're not. Okay, first of all, can you get a road down to it? Can you get a road to connect to it? That's a challenge. Nope, not there. What about over here? I'm gonna get a road connect over here. Yes, you are. Wow. Okay. So if we can get a road to connect to it. Okay. Can you get the road to connect down to it before everything falls apart? It's gonna get interesting. All right. Yeah, you're coming down. You're coming down. You're coming down. You're coming down. You're not coming down nearly fast enough, dude. I mean, that is not fast enough, dude. That is not fast enough. Well, it's a bit of an experiment. That's for sure. Okay. Do that. And now, can I do this? Too much slope, too much slope. Can you? Yes, right there. All right. So, if I hit the check mark on that, is it within range of this station? No, stop that. No, it is not. Where does it stop? Right there. Darn it. Darn it. Listen, you could have worked with me on that. I would have really appreciated that. Working with terrain, the mastery of the craft. Yeah, I mean, this is the challenge of the day, right? Yeah, give me my money back. Look, we're gonna make this work, people. You're gonna make this work for me, and you're gonna love it. Well, we'll give it one more shot. We know we can't come in this way. It's too harsh. Can I do something going this way? Where is that track? It's got to come in. It's got to come in right about here somewhere. Right about there. First of all, can I get the track to hook up to this? I mean, it's not even worth me trying to bother if I can't get the track to hook up to it, right? So, can we get the track to hook up to this crazy contraption I just made? Yes, I can. For $600,000, done. Sold. Okay, now, can I get the factory to hook up into this thing? Because that's the other question of the day, right? Now, do I want to try? I'm going to try this. All right, so we're going to take this. Yeah, thanks. Give me this. Configure. Platform. Cargo platform. I'm going to do this little maneuver like this. Cargo building. Do this. Right about there. Now, can I get a road to play nice for me? Okay, so there's the start of our road. Now I need this road. Oh, it's gonna be really close. It's gonna try. It's gonna try to play nice. Come on now, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Yeah, come on, you can do it. You want to do. Ah, yeah. There's the touching points. There's the touching points. Yes, that's in range. You know it. Look at it. Look at it. It's beautiful. Okay. Now we just got to get this side to work. Yeah, you forgot about this side, didn't you, Max? No, I didn't forget. I just temporarily put it aside because it looked already depressing enough. Look, I need to somehow get this train line thing to hook up over here. It's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. Okay, listen. What happens if you just try to hook it up? Like, how much is this going to cost you? $9,000. And you're not even going to argue with me on it. Really? I mean, it's a little bit valley looking. Oh, that's $2 million. That is a pretty deep cut. But at the same time, it's the only way you're going to get that to work, Max. I guess you're going to have to go with the tunnel on that one. Not to say that was my preferred choice, but, I mean, you know, this is already pushing it to the limit. Okay, you know what? I'll pay the $900,000. We're done. Smoothing. All right. You know what? I don't like to spend money on smoothing. Where's the smoothing tool? Listen, bigger than that. Yeah, because this is going to cost money anyway. Yeah, big brush smoothing. We'll do a little smoothing here. Yeah, just to make it look a little more natural, right? Okay, there we go. Zip. Yeah, a little steeper here, but that's all right. You gotta, yeah, see, we can just curve that off a little bit. Yeah, look like that. Look like that. I can't believe I'm spending money on smoothing. Look, I've just spent $1 million on smoothing. It's fine. Once I have a little more money, I can come back and do more smoothing. All right. You know, we can always come back and do a little more smoothing. All right, there we go. I just spent $2 million on smoothing. That's the first time I've ever spent $2 million on smoothing anything. All right, so let's get a train on this. So as we can, you know what? Let's get this running again. How's that oil line doing? Well, it's making me $2 million. $2 million's better than no million. You know, I'll take that. And I mean, we did have a little bit of a mess up there with the trains, right? So we did have to fix the trains. But now that the trains are fixed, they do seem to be working well. And you're coming down here now to pick up oil, right? Yes. And are you coming down here to pick up oil? Where are you going? You're going to Farmington East. Yeah, okay. So these guys are going to 2 different locations. That's fine. All right, they can do that. They can do that. Okay, so let's now actually get trains on this, because you got to double track this. Oh yeah, that's a thing. Sure. And they're gonna need, and these trains are gonna need all the help they can get getting up this mountain. Let me tell you, because this is not gonna be an easy climb. Okay. Can't believe I'm building a dedicated stone line because these bums are actually not able to put me any stone on the plateau. Oh well, at least we'll make money on it. Well, some money anyway. I don't know how much money we'll make, but we'll make some. Okay, do that. And, up to about here. Yes. Let's. Well, actually, let's do this way. So we'll get the we'll get the tunnel in. So you're coming into that and then peeling off. You can come into this one and peel off. We'll do it that way. All right. Signals. Boom, boom. Okay. I don't know why I'm putting so many signals on this. It's not going to make any difference because I'm not going to have enough trains. Maybe I might try 3 or 4 trains on this, but because this uphill is going to be killer, right? I mean, I don't know how the trains are going to do on this. So I might need to run 3 trains on this just to see how they do to get up this hill. That's going to be crazy. Do the tracks, do the things, do the stuff, click the thing. All right, there we go. Done the thing. Okay, now you got to get trains on this thing, dude. True. Let's actually make the line for it. Really, it's kind of hard to really do something with that. All right, so there's 1, 2, 2. That's it. Done. I hate to say it, but we're not going to load anything on this end, but we'll fix that in a minute. So first of all, you got to get trains on there, dude. Listen, what are you going to call this line? Line? No, we'll call it brick. Brick train. I'm going to call it extra for the moment, but I think I'll give it the town name once I actually remember what the town is. All right, let's go with that. Put your mogul on the steep bits. Yeah, you know what? I could probably use the moguls on this, and that's because this is a dedicated line that no other train's going to use. So this might actually work with moguls. If nothing else, the power of the mogul will at least get the trains up the hill, right? I will say that. The problem here is that this train thing is going in the wrong direction. So Listen, just stick another one in. That's what we do. We just, like, when there's not enough, one more is always good. Is it really? Well, that's what they tell me. All right, well, I guess that's what we're going with. So stick another one in there. Go with tracks, go to the stuff, go to things, plug it in. Collision? Let me guess, you're buried in a valley. Well, of course you are. That's just silly talk. Yeah, give me that. Yeah. Okay. I should have paused that so as I could have got the money back from the building, but whatever. Yeah. Can I please have that now? Thank you. Okay, so stone trains, all the things, right? That should make this exciting. Let's how many? Well, let's try the moguls first. We're gonna throw the moguls on there, and I don't know. I don't want to try and I'm gonna put 49 cars on just because these trains are a little more expensive, and we'll see how they do going up the hill. Maybe, maybe not, right? We'll see what happens. Do that. This is going to be brick train extra. Okay, off you go, big guy, and we're going to see what happens. I mean, if he can haul it up the hill, that's great. Meanwhile, these guys now need a few extra stops, right? So, manage the line. I'm going to pause this just so as it doesn't mess up everything in the world. After 7, I need to add a station, which is this. And yes, you did figure that out right this time. And now you're going to drag that stone all the way back to this town and stop here. 9. Right there. Like, no. Why did you get cranky all of a sudden? Why are you cranky all of a sudden? Don't you dare get smart with me, mister. Like, why are you cranky all of a sudden? You shouldn't be cranky. What's the problem here? You have your switch track. Oh, you're trying to run that all the way back on that same side? Why is that? Take 9 out of there for a second, dude. Oh, thanks, autosave. I appreciate that. Listen, 8. Yes, that's what we want there. Do. Okay. Doubling back. It's double tracked. Double tracking. Okay. So, yes, I need to add this as a station. But you're not getting it right. Why are you not getting this right? Go to 1. There we go. Why couldn't you figure that out, game? That's just really weird. Okay, that's fine. So now, them trains will go pick up brick and deliver it, and hopefully we'll make a little more money on them. I don't know. Anyway, let's see what happens. We'll get this guy down off the mountain, right? And of course, these trains are not going to see that kind of profit right away, right? You know what? I'm actually going to throw one more. I'm going to throw one more train on there right now. Just do this. Buy vehicles. Do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And fuel train stone. Do that. Off you go. Bye-bye. See you later. And the reason is that this train here is pretty far back here. This appears to be where my spacer is, so I think this will fill in that space, but we'll see what happens, I guess. So hopefully train 17 is going to like us for that. That'll cost me money, but oh well. So obviously this train has no problem going downhill off the crazy cliff of all the crazy things. This is fine. Hey, look at all our money trains down there. Thank goodness something's making me money. This is fine. This is steep. Well, you know what? I say that, but it's not what the game doesn't allow or anything. It's not like I'm using mods that I cheated it out or something. The game allows this, so this is fine. Okay, so we're going to get some stone here, right, guys? All right, here we go. I mean, the view is awesome, right? The view is excellent. We're going to see it on the way back. All right, so this guy got 49 stone. Let's see how fast he brings it up the hill. If he doesn't, I mean, if he's able to power up through this hill, I'll be impressed, right? Yeah, so he's not going to do great at this, right? Yeah, 28, 25, 22. Dude, come on, dude. Power through it. 17, 16, 16, huh? Yep. I think that's a thing. That's, yep. Listen, dude. Do you want to try an experiment? Oh, I love experiments. All right. I'm glad you do, because we're going to try something. Manage vehicles. Replace vehicle. Boom, boom. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There you go. Let's see how he does now. Well, he's liking it. Are you going to get me to 30 kilometers? 30K? 32? I mean, you should like it. You're hauling your 2 trains, right? Yeah, like he likes it a lot. I mean, he is powering through it. I mean, true, it's not 50 kilometers an hour, but it's better than 16. You know, I'll take this. I mean, this is a win, people. I mean, that's quite the view. Hey, I mean, a double-header 260. I mean, you can't get wrong with that. All right. Look at that. And we're at the top of the hill. And the 2 trains are mysteriously floating in space. It's perfectly fine. Okay, let's get out of that for a minute. Okay, so is that what I'm going to have to do to make this work? All right. Well, then I'll let him drop off and go again. All right. I mean, we'll see how he does. I mean, if he can make money running double-header trains, then I'm fine with that. I will run double-header trains on this thing all day, right? So I am okay with that. I mean, we'll buy 3 more, right? Boom, boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, that's a little expensive, but I mean, if we can get the trains up and down this line, I'm good to go. So I'm basically just waiting for him to get at least 2/3 of the way down before I let this next one go. Okay, and he's getting close. Because going downhill, of course, they're going full speed, 50K, right? So we're going to let him go. But coming uphill, I mean, we hope he'll have decent speed, but if he doesn't, then we'll add more trains. Okay, so this is an oil train who just picked up 15 brick to take back with him. That's awesome. Look at that. Nothing like mixed consist trains. Makes things like really exciting, doesn't it? I know, it makes me happy. And he's bringing a bunch of fuel. How you doing here, big guy? Hey, this town loves me. They love me. You know it. We're going to make money. We're going to make money. I love money. Okay. Do this. Boom, boom. We're going to throw 7 on that. 49. We're going to buy that. We're going to close that. And as soon as he is about 2/3 of the way down, I'm going to put this train on. So this train is coming up. I do want to see what his speed is. Okay, so we get this guy. I mean, if this guy makes half decent time coming up the hill, I mean, that'll be great. Listen, dude, you gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go. Okay, where is he at? I mean, he's doing 30K, right? I mean, that's better than nothing, considering. I mean, them cars only go 50K, so if he can do 30K up that hill, I'm all right with that. Yeah, come on, dude. You got to get out of there. This guy's going to be at the top of the hill before you even get out of here, dude. You got to go. You got to get. Go on, get. How many bricks did you take? Well, you got 3 bricks. Well, that's because these guys just didn't have the stone for it yet, right? Okay. He's on his way back up the hill. He's on his way down the hill. I might try and put a 4th train on here. It's just to see if we can't pick up the pace. Because, I mean, if these oil trains are going to be here fast enough to pick up oil, or pick up this brick, then I'm going to want to try and make this brick as fast as possible, right? Getting the timing right is going to be the big trick. Okay, so I should actually put a train on here soon, I think. We're going to do 2 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do that. And we'll get ready to put that on there. As soon as this guy's about here, I think is when we'll slap it on. Right, somewhere's around this light, between these 2 lights. Okay, and off you go. Yeah, scoot with you, dude. Scoot with you. And then what I'll do is I'll actually pause this train here for a really short time, because see, yeah, this guy got blocked off, right? What I'll do is I'll pause this train up here for a short time to let this guy get ahead for a bit, and then let this guy go behind him, and then that will fix that up. How much brick is on? Yeah, there's only 4 bricks sitting here. Where is this guy? Oh, he's at the station, dude. Listen. Okay, well, there's a $1.4 million for me, so I gotta let this guy go now, right? I mean, he was supposed to be out of here already, and he wasn't. And the other train's just starting up the hill, so this is actually good. All right, go on, get out of here, dude. I need to get you out of here fast. Now, the only problem about stopping trains and stations is they get really confused really fast. No, you can unload all the money. Unload all the money. All right, so he actually did really good this time. A lot of times trains get confused in stations and you got to manually turn them around. But in this guy's case, we didn't have to, so that's actually good. I do want that other guy to get a little farther ahead. A little far, because I mean, these guys are going downhill. These guys are coming uphill, right? So I do want this guy to get a little farther ahead. Okay. Let's see. Oh, thanks, autosave. I was going to say, why isn't anybody moving? That's because they're all frozen in time. You know, Elsa and, you know, and all the things. Frozen. I don't know any of the songs, though. You'll have to forgive me on that one. All right, so with that, hopefully this will do something for us. Yeah, make me a little brick there, big guy. A little more brick than that would be nice. You know, I have trains coming up here to pick up brick, so if you would just make me a little more brick, I would really appreciate it. All right, yeah, because I need these guys to all make me money. How are we doing here, by the way? Let's drag this up. So the fuel truck stone that's that truck that keeps driving around and around, but he never gets used because there's just not enough fuel left over for him. This is the tools truck. Oh, this is the tools truck line. Really? Is it barely breaking even now? Oh, that's a little unfortunate. I think that's because yeah, okay, that's what it is. There's a space in here, right, where 80 trucks wasn't enough. I probably needed more like 115 trucks, because now there's this space in here that's not being accounted for. So when these guys are picking up wood and dropping off tools, there's a space here that's not getting done, right? We're not making any money in this space. So that line is going to have a problem with it, where for X amount of time, it's going to make very little money, and then all of a sudden it's going to make lots of money again, right? And that's what's going on. So here is our stone, fuel train stone. Hopefully they'll make me a little more money. I might try and throw another train on there, because there's no brick up here at the moment, guys. Is that because you guys just can't get the brick stone up here fast enough? No, you have 63 stored. I see the numbers, dude. 60 stored, 60. So listen, make me some brick, you cheap bums. You know, where's my brick? Like, you've got 55 stored. Where are you storing it? Are you storing it in the house? Like, what are you doing with it? Game, you do really weird things sometimes. You really do. Just make brick for me, would you? Like, yeah, see, like, he didn't get any brick. And there's lots of stone here. He should have made brick. Oh, now you've made one brick. Great. I'm glad you made one brick. Like, wow. Okay, let's have a look at the town. You know what? That could be the problem. I never thought of that. Listen, go to the town for a second. Yes, you're a goof, you dummy. Listen, you know what you forgot to do. Yeah. Listen, I got to put a truck line in for this guy. He's not happy. He can't deliver any of his brick. So they're like, well, I have no place to give brick to. So listen, here, we're gonna give them that. Yeah, they want all the brick in the backside of this town, right? So that's the problem. My bad, guys. My bad. Listen, have some brick. Yeah, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love the brick. You're gonna love the brick. So we have a furniture store here called The Brick. And I just realized you're going to love the brick. You're going to love the brick. Yeah, you're going to love that furniture store, guys. It's called The Brick, and it's going to be great. So just do that, would you? Okay, so new line. And you know what? You can be red. You can be red, mister. Because if you're red, that's a brick line. I'm not even going to name it yet. I'm just going to get the trucks up and running so they'll start making me more brick. Listen, throw 3 of these on there. Line 1. There you go. So we'll start running that. Go down here, make sure we didn't, make sure that it understands, hey, you know what you should do? Make brick. Yeah, see, now it's like, oh, wait a minute. This town wants brick. Yeah, he does want brick. A lot of it. So please make me brick. Thank you. Holy smokes. Yeah. Shipment 13, 14, 15, all the teens into the 20s. Yeah, do that. So yeah, make me more brick, would you? Yeah, so now you're gonna make me brick, right? Guys? Like, anytime now. You know, you feel free to throw some brick out here. Besides this one brick. Gee whiz, you're killing me here, game. You're killing me. All right. Where are we? Well, you know what? You should really fix these bridges, right? I don't think they've been giving me that much of a hard time, but they probably would help. Yeah, spend 40 million on this bridge, would you? This one's the permanent bridge, so you can spend money here. Just don't spend it on the other side. All right, there you go. That should definitely help with the with that portion of the train track of the things. There you go. Now this is the temporary train line, which is really unfortunate because it may become more permanent, but it's temporary for now. Yep. Yes, that's it. Make me brick. 17 is better than none. Yeah, make this happen, guys. Yes, make brick. Make all the brick. Okay, yeah, pick up brick here, guys. Yeah, there we go. That's what I want to see. In fact, I'm a little curious about this. What are you doing? 31 out of 49? No, why is that? Why aren't you guys full? Listen, you guys are expensive, so don't, like, what are you doing? Production is 400. Shipment is 300 out of 400. So the problem is these guys are getting a lot of brick, right? Are getting all my stupid stone. Listen, I'll cut you guys back if you don't behave yourselves, mister. I'll tell you right now. You make sure you shove enough stone up here at these guys. And this is, again, one of these things I wish it would just do 50-50 on and be done with it. But it tries to be over smart, and it's like, no, I don't want you to be smart. Let me do the thinking game. I do the thinking much better than you. So stop trying to outthink me, because you're bad at it. Hey, there's bricks, and you're taking bricks back, right? Sure he is. He's got bricks on there. He's like, yeah, I got brick. I'm going to deliver brick. It's going to be great. This guy just delivered. What are you doing, dude? Why? I was going to say, why are you sitting there? All right, yeah. Scoot, let's go. Who's this guy? Train 11. Train 11. Oh, he was picking up the fuel. I see what he was doing. All right. You're lucky, buddy. You're lucky, because that was, I was about to get upset if you were like there messing around. Okay, so this bridge is all fixed up. We like that. And I'm not broke. Yes, it did cost me $40 million to build put that bridge back. But hey, this is working pretty good. Yeah, I know. There's a few road vehicles that are going to get old here, dude. Just get over it. Until we get... I'm not replacing these horses until we get little trucks. Once we get some actual vehicles in the world now, you guys are it. Welcome to the reality of it all, okay? Let's see. How we doing? Okay, cool. We got a little time left here to watch the progress of the money, of me making money. Because I want to make a lot of money. Since I can't repay the loan, I want to make all the monies. Let's keep an eye on this. 1822. Now, keep in mind that this fuel line is not the most advantageous for us, right? Really, I should have been taking this fuel here and taking it to this town here to make the most money out of it. And so that's going to probably chop $1 million off of it right away, which is a little unfortunate. It is what it is. But because of that, by the looks of it, I could use one more train on there. I would save, the annual throughput at the station. Well, I don't know. 126 is not a bad number. So we'll see how it is. But this was going to hurt us a little bit anyway. That's why I tried to add this brick onto the end of it, so as we could try to make a little money on the way back, right? That's what this is all about. This is about me trying to make some money on the way back, because we weren't taking this fuel all the way back. Instead, we were taking it forward. And that's never... A long way back with no goods is never a good proposition, right? Hey, look at that. He's full. He's full of brick, and he actually left 5 behind for the next guy. That's awesome. That's what I want to see. Now, the question is, how much does this brick, how much do I get for this brick? Why are you stopping there, dude? Why did you stop there? Why are you stopping there? Like, that was weird. That was really weird. It was autosave. Never mind. So, I was going to say, why are you stopping there, dude? That is not a pit stop for you. Okay, so the real big question is, how much is my brick worth? Because this train, right, took fuel all the way up. He's a full-loaded brick train. How much money are we about to get? You have just about enough to double track a bridge. You're passing out, dude. Okay, Mr. O, I will catch you on the next one, dude. Have yourself a good Z. Tomorrow, of course, we'll be doing... what are we doing tomorrow? Oh, Mr. Prepper. Animal Farm, you betcha. I'll see you tomorrow for that. Yes, I do almost have enough money to do this track. In fact, I probably have enough money to double track this now. But it's not really giving me any hassle. And I'm kind of just I think I'll just wait until we get the higher grade train track in the 1940s. And then I'll put in the actual suspension bridge here, because the suspension bridge is going to cost me money, right? So we're actually doing all right. Where you at, dude? You're doing okay. You're coming all the way down here, dude. See, and this is why this is not profitable. Like, I'm somewhat tempted to still hook up this town and try to make money on it that way. We have a third oil well over here. I could try to pump it into this and push it over the limit, and then try to get fuel back here, because this would be the better money maker, I think. This would definitely be the better option. That being said, what's done is done at the moment, but we'll see what happens with this brick when it arrives here. Because I'm very curious to see how much this brick's worth, as he's now coming across bridge number 2. which means he's getting closer. He's getting closer to town. Holy smokes, dude! You need. Whoa, 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 whoa! My bad, guys. Listen, I didn't see that. Listen here. Here, have some horses. On my fake line 1. There you go. Yeah, pick up all the brick, guys. We can't be having this brick sitting around. If the brick sits around, these trains will lose money. I don't care about losing $10,000 on horses. I do care about losing $10 million on trains. So that's a thing. Train 11, that's you, right? Oh no, that's you. Here he comes. I do want to see how much we make on this brick. I am hoping that it's. I hope to be pleasantly surprised on this brick, considering all the work we went into to get the oil and the track set up. Finally, I'm now just taking back some of this old brick, and we're going to see what happens, right? Until tomorrow, then. You betcha, dude. Okay, come on, dudes. I got the hammer down on this thing, right? Yeah, I got 4 times speed. I can't make you go any faster, dude. I can't make you go any faster. So you're going to have to just work with me here. Work with me. There we go. Do that. Here, we'll get a little bit of zoom action here going on. All right, there we go. Yes. Get up this plateau, dude. Whoa. Hey, good cutoff. Good cutoff. Hey, made him stop really fast, didn't you? Betcha. Yeah, you're almost there, dude. 23 kilometers an hour. I know it's tough. This map is tough. Let me tell you. I'll be glad when we get some more powerful trains. Don't get me wrong. I mean, these trains have been making me money, so I guess I can't complain. Okay, how much money are we gonna make? How much money is it? $1.6 million. Boom. Who's making money? Me. Look at that. All these trains. Yeah, that's what we want, people. Look at that. It's going to be just almost as good as that other fuel line. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Show me the money. And get, what are you doing? Oh, you're making your second double back. That's fine. You're doubling back. That's fine. What are you doing? Bringing me another $1.6 million. That's what you're doing. Oh, yeah. Sometimes a plan comes together. Do. You betcha. Gotta like it when you win sometimes, Max. Gotta like a win. It's not always a loss. Sometimes it's a win. Yes, come pick up the brick. Come pick up this brick. It's all good. Come get your brick. So we are losing just a little bit of money on this. $200,000 a year. No surprise running these double headers, right? These double header trains were going to be expensive no matter what. That being said, if I have to lose $200,000 to make almost $4 million, I am perfectly fine with that. I am perfectly A-okay with that, dude. Yeah, drop off. Listen, I'm a little concerned about the amount of stone they're bringing up here, though. Listen, you guys should be really loading this up, and I am very disappointed. I just want to say how disappointed I am in you. Now, I could fix this. Let's do this. Obviously, if they're not bringing up enough stone, and you're like, what is your problem, dude? Like you're making me very cranky. Because I mean, you should be giving me all kinds of stone. This shouldn't even be a question mark. But we can fix this. Let's go here. Do brick train extra. Manage vehicles. Recycle vehicles. Replace all vehicles. We're gonna take a 260, and we're gonna do 3 cars. Yep. So obviously 3 cars is 21, right? Yeah, that's 21. But because they're only dragging 3 cars, this train should have no problem getting up this hill with only 1 train, right? So it's not 30. But 25 I'll take, right? And this should reduce our expenses a little bit. And hopefully there'll be enough train drop-offs to keep up the brick line. I mean, I could always shove 1 more on there if I have to. But we'll see how it goes. 68. Yeah, I think it's going to be all right for now. So we'll see how that goes. I think if they were full stone, you wouldn't be losing. No, I wouldn't be, and that's why I've now cut them back. I might put 4 cars on them instead of 3, so they can haul 28 stone. Because now this is starting to back up, right? So let's fix that, right? Let's go here, manage vehicles. We'll swap them out again. Let's do. I'm 280s. You know what? I'm going to do double 280s and 4 cars. The 280s are slightly cheaper to run. And these cars can only go 50 kilometers an hour. So I mean, if they'll like hold 30K hauling 4 cars up here, I think we still might make money at it, right? So you just gotta find the right balance of how much stone these guys will haul versus what they'll take, right? Obviously, 7 cars was 49 stone, which was too much. So we probably could have cut it back to 6 cars and probably did all right. But we'll see how they do with these. All right, so there's 28. We'll see if these guys keep up and make any money. Meanwhile, 105 brick. You know what that makes me want to do, right? Yeah, like I want to add another car to you guys because money. I like money. Let's do that. Yeah, replace. No. Replace all the trains, dude. All the trains. We're gonna do a 280 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's an awful heavy train, dude. Yeah, that's an awful heavy train. Listen, let's. Do you want to try this with moguls? I mean, the power is nice. I think we should do it with moguls. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There. We'll see how it goes. That way they can carry more brick. That'll be 42 brick. So he'll make me 1.6. These trains are slightly more expensive, but they'll be carrying 7 extra brick and a little faster on the fuel line. So hopefully that will make up the difference, right? How you guys doing? Are you guys delivering my brick now? Yeah, you guys are. Good job. Good job, guys. Deliver me all the brick. Because, the fuel only makes me money halfway. Why are you stopped there? Why does he do... Oh, it's autosave again. Gee whiz, autosave. You freak me out every time. Stop doing that. Yes. How about them, Moses? You know what? We haven't even really... Well, I mean, we did ride the one up the mountain. We should actually take one of these for a spin, right? Yeah, we should probably take one of these for a spin. So, all the things. Back up here a little bit. Yeah, somewhere's around here. Have a look around. It's very flat up here on the plateau, isn't it? Except for the big rock there. It's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. There's a big rock. Okay, listen, dude. I need you to make me some money today. I like money. Money is good. Money is wise. Money is money. And I need you to make me money. Because we like money. We like it when you make me more money. You bet. So go get me some more fuel and then deliver that fuel and make me money. So this is the double back part, right? And that, I'm assuming that's a double back train, I would say. So he's got to run up here, give me some gas, all the things. Nothing else. The trains do look good. Why don't you come down here a little bit, dude? Yeah, I mean, the trains do look good. The steam trains, right? I mean, this is why I like the big boy. This is why I like some of these crazy steam trains, because they got more character, right? Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, the diesel trains are, I mean, there's a couple of diesel trains that are really, that you can get that are nice, but, you know, a lot of them all look the same, right? Just big boxes with you know, front windows in them and all the things. And it's like, well, okay, but you know, these trains, they got character, right? You know, they got all well, they literally have the bells and whistles. I mean, they literally have bells and whistles on them, right? And all the trim and all the stuff. It was an era of things, right? It was an era of things, I guess. And that's why I like the what are they? Not the, well, I'm thinking Nocos, but that's not what they're called. There's like you know, like the trains from the 40s, like the 30s and the 40s in Britain, right? A lot of them Art Deco trains, as they call them. You know, those are real fancy trains, right? Yeah, the Art Deco trains, right? So there's the Art Deco trains there, yeah, right? Like at least that was literally the next generation of train, right? Why are you stopped here? Oh, okay, you're allowed to be. All right, that's fine. And that literally should have been the next revelation of trains, right? Where, you know, we went from steam trains with this kind of look to the Art Deco trains of that time frame, right? I mean, it had that look of the 30s and 40s, right? You know, with all the crazy streamlining and you know, all the curves and again, the fine touches of, like, you know, the streamlines down the side and, you know, all that stuff, right? Because then it's kind of like that went away. That Art Deco style kind of went away, and then, I mean, this is a bridge, people. Wow. Okay, that's a bridge. But yeah, once the Art Deco kind of went away, I would love to pick up some Art Deco trains. You know what? I mean, I'm going to run this map through. Of course, I'm going to play another map after this one because it's the Deluxe Edition, right? We want to try a couple maps. I think if we can find a couple Art Deco trains to run on some of these lines, I think I'm going to try to get, like, as mods. It would be great to have a couple Art Deco trains, like, running around. I think that'd be really nice. Yes, we do kind of get one Art Deco train. I forget the name of it, but that's the one that's all stainless steel that we get in the early 30s there. And it's a really nice looking train. I love the train. You don't make a lot of money on it, but it's a great looking train. I've used it when in the previous series, and in tribute to Colonel Failure when he experienced his loss. So when I use them Art Deco trains, I do love the look of the Art Deco style. I mean, look at this crazy bridge. Way too much money. I spent way too much money there. Okay, so, but hey, he's doing a job. This train's going to disappear, right? Because we're in the tunnel. Oh, no, he didn't disappear. Well, that's good. I think that's because I'm not clipping through the tunnel when we went through. We'll be coming up to the town here soon. Yeah, all good after that. Yeah, it'd be nice to find a couple of Art Deco mod trains, and then, like, put them on the next map. Because I got to decide what the other two maps are very similar maps, right? Like, there's no, like, I mean, yes, one's got a big water valley in the center of it, but I mean, both of the maps are both, you know, beach forest type mixed maps, right? So I just got to try and figure out, you know, which one do I want to play, you know, and I'd like to come and get a couple Art Deco trains on there, that's for sure. Hey, make me some money. Boom. That's right. Show me the bucks. So this train's been running pretty good. Almost 50K most of the time, which is, you know, for the 12 cars it's hauling is good enough for me, right? You know, like, you know, I expect it to struggle on hills when you're hauling 12 cars, especially when 6 of them cars at any one time are loaded down. So, hey, look at this. Boom. There's our double header trains there. Yes, boom, there he goes. He was here, he was gone. There you go. So we're going to keep an eye on train 17. Oh, new vehicle available. Okay. You should actually look to see if they got any new vehicles. Yeah, so besides the 2.6 Mogul, that's fine. Yeah, these aren't going to happen until 1904. I'm pretty sure of it. So that's fine. But we're getting closer to 1904. In fact, you know what? You can probably go at 1 time speed now, Max. Look at that. We got money. 12 million a year. You betcha. Who makes money? Max does. You know, even with this crazy up the hill battle. And these trains are full, by the way. That's good. Let's have a look at the price of that line. Is it making me money now? Yeah. So that's making me almost $800,000 a trip. Excellent. So even this line is making almost $1 million now. And that's the way it should be, right? That's what we want. So us reducing the cars and using the 280s, you know, as a cheaper option has definitely saved that line for sure. So we're making almost $1 million there. Oh, you forgot. You took away the. Yeah, you got to put him on the screen, dude. I want to see how much money he makes when he goes back home. I want to see the brick money. Show me the brick money. It's funny because I mean we're making money with the fuel going this way. Oh, it's too bad I just missed him. Where's the next train at? Wow, he's way back here. Anyway, that's fine. But you know, we're making money. But now we're making money both ways, and that's what we want, right? You always want to be making that money. Show me them bucks. I like money. I like all of them. Just give me all your money. Just give me all your money now. So now we've got 2 sets of lines running. Wow. And I mean, you even put in a crazy tool line, right? And you can see the problem here. Not enough cars, or not enough trucks, not enough horses, whatever. We're not hauling enough, right? So I really should put on, I could probably put on another 40, 50 horses, and this line would probably run profitable, right? Yeah, there's no deadheading, right? I mean, that's the whole, yes, there's the steam flatbed truck. Do it. Oh, yes, the steam trucks. You know it. You know it. We're going to make some money next episode. Thank goodness. Because let me tell you, it's getting harder to make, you know, all this stress all the time. First of all, you know, I got this crazy temporary bridge that's going to be here until such time as we can afford the. Unfortunately, it's probably going to be the 1940s before we get this bridge in. But we'll get it in. We'll get it in. It's going to look good. Where are we going to head off to next? I mean, you know, Stone's getting something. What is this? It's Framlington? That's an awful long name. It's a really long name. Can we have a shorter name? Like, I got to change the line of this to be brick, truck, fram, there, fram, there. You now get an official name, dude, because you even make me $18,000 a year, and that's awesome. I like making money. Just that one stone truck, that one poor old fuel truck, isn't making me money because, gosh darn it, he just doesn't get enough fuel dropped off here at the station to take it to this one little factory in the back, and I feel really bad. So you know what? Congratulations, dude. You get the park for now. There you go. Maybe one day he'll actually do something. So that line's going to be 0 for now. But all the other lines, I mean, we're making lots of money. You know, the brick rail is making $3 million. The lower fuel trains are making me $3 to $4 million. Hey, look, these guys are now up to $5.5 million. $5.5 million. You gotta like it, people. You gotta like it. There's just so much money. Kroll, what's up? Where's all the trees? I need water pumps. Yeah, really, huh? Yeah, there's like no grass up here at all, dude. I mean, it's a dry bed. It's a dry bed of nothing up here. If you want grass, you gotta look in the valley, I guess, because there's no grass up here. It's pretty tough. It's pretty tough. What are we gonna have a look at? What are you gonna have a look at here, Max, to take us out on? Listen, we didn't really look at these trains, these when I replaced this line. So yeah, let's have a look at these. We're double heading these. There we go. There's a nice looking shot of a double header 280 overseeing the valley of the shadow. Right? You're gonna have to back up here a little bit, which is really gonna make this hard to do. But I mean, there's the valley down there as he's trying to make this train go up here. That's pretty awesome, actually. he should keep trying that. There's something that he can do. So what are we doing on the next episode? Well, we're here to make money. People keep, this map keeps throwing me challenges to say, hey, I'll bet you can't make money. And I say, you know what? I bet you I can. And then I do. And that's what I do, right? Yeah, passenger service definitely should be on the next one, right? I mean, that's a thing. We definitely should get some passenger service up and running. In fact, I'd like to get that running before 1905, right? And the reason is, and I'm going to actually slow this game speed down a bit now. The best time to start passenger service is before cars come in, right? So we obviously want to get passenger service up and running. Where are we going to put the passenger service? Well, I mean, we got this town down here. And then we got this town here and this town here. I hate leaving these guys out, but I haven't got anything for them yet. What I'd like to do, and I'd like to get this, I'd like to attempt to get this rail line up here on the next episode. Yes, we did get this one up. I can't believe we got this one to work. This was crazy. It didn't work exactly the way I wanted it to. I would have liked to have hooked that line into this train station down here and then gone up the mountain, but I mean, it's you can only do with what you can do, right? And this is making money. We are making money. I mean, that's what we do. We make money, all kinds of money. How much of that money are we making? Well, we're making between 10 and 12 million a year. I like that. We're good. So I think we'll try to do this town down here, this town here, this town here, and then have a rail come up the side of this mountain to hit this town here, and then Frankton, Gateshead, Dunkirk, Stone, and then maybe try and take the train over here to Salisbury. We're obviously going to have to fix this bridge up to get this rail, to get the passenger service in. So I'd like to do a passenger service for the next one. Now this is what, Saturday? So this comes back on, I think it might be Tuesday or Wednesday. I think I have it on 2 times next week. And I think it's Tuesday or Wednesday I have this coming back on. So big passenger service. I'll save us up some cash, right? I'll save us up more cash than this time. I started with 100 million. I just blew 90 million when I first went across this first gully. I didn't expect it to cost me so much. But we're going to save more money this time, right? I'll save us all kinds of money, and then we'll put in a passenger service to service the towns. I'd like to convert this tool line into a train line. Don't get me wrong, this truck line has been making us a little bit of money ever since the start, but I think I'd like to convert that line into an actual train line. We'll clean up the 2 farm lines as well. I'm not going to convert the farm lines into trains, they're just too short, but I would like to clean up the road network and actually put some slightly better vehicles on there, right? So that's what's going to happen on the next episode. I'm Max. This has been Transport Fever 2 Curvy Canyon, the Deluxe Edition. Spent way too much money on NOCO bridges today. NOCO will be very happy when he sees this because we spent NOCO money on NOCO bridges. I got no loan money left, and we spent 100 million on this bridge, 150 million on the other bridge. I couldn't even afford to do this bridge. That didn't even happen. That's the way it is. Tomorrow, Mr. Prepper Animal Farm is in. Monday is going to be the ribbon of Plan Beef Terraform. And then this comes back. Mr. Prepper comes back. Just so many games. There's so many games coming up in the next 11 days. I'm just going to have to keep cycling them back through. So let's talk about all the peoples hanging out. Don't press the red button is here today. Gregory, Kroll, Mr. O, of course, hanging out for a while. I appreciate that very much. Where's all the other... give me the scroll bar there, big guy. There we go. There's the scroll bar. And, I guess that's all the names there for today. And thanks as ever for the games. You're a machine. I don't know if I'm a machine, but I am Maximus Decimus Aurelius. I deliver the entertainment in the gladiator arena. That's what I do. As I raise the sword and I do all the crazy gaming things, I deliver something with that. I appreciate it very much. I want to thank you all for hanging out. Of course, all recent subscribers going at the bottom of the screen, and of course, everybody that watches later on. I am very appreciative of that, and I will see you all on the next one. Take care.